Hey, trust the prophets. We are here. We are bringing you Assiniboia Tuesday Night Lights. It is Sean Patrick Nolan with us, a Spin Nation.
And the Oscar goes to.
Indeed, indeed. Next to him, below me right here, picture wise, that would be Rioters Up Tim.
Riders up!
There we go. Said with power. And of course, there's me. I am the formula.
For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Indeed, eating that succulent Chinese meal. Gentlemen, how you doing today?
We're doing great. Doing great. How you doing, vacation guy?
I'm doing great. I thought I'd be a little travel weary, but I'm excited to play some horses. Had some time with
Okay.
family and enjoyed that a whole lot and had a great time. But now that I'm back home, I figured I missed playing horses a little bit. Missed you guys in the lounge on Thursdays, so
For
I'm,
sure.
I'm ready for some Assiniboia action.
Love it.
Yeah, why
Love it.
not? Why not? Yeah,
Love it.
so the question here in race one, can we beat the chalk? Because there is a certain chalk here.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be a I'm curious if anyone thinks that this horse is gonna be beaten. I look at this horse, I don't think he's totally unbeatable, to be honest with you.
I don't either. I don't
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
I don't see why he's currently at what, 2 to 5?
Two to
Jeez. Below half, below 1 to 2.
Yeah.
He definitely to me looked like the best horse in the race.
Yeah.
But when you see a horse like this, a horse that drags below even money on a morning line, you want to see in the last 10 races they've piled up a few wins. 3 wins. Give me 3 wins, especially if you're running into Assiniboia a lot, right? But yeah, we haven't. I'm not really seeing it there. So I'm curious. I'm not the one taking this race, I don't think, unless you want to give it to me. But I'm
No.
not.
Yeah.
But I'm not against going against this horse on top. I'll just
There
throw
you
that
go.
out there.
And we already got tonight in the look at this. We have in no particular order. We got Todd Zari here. We got Joseph Myers. We got
All right.
look at this. We got Bobby D. Bobby Jackson's in the house. We got James White. We got Gatekeeper. Hot Rod's in the house. We got Tom Hollick. How are you, my friend? Hot Rod. Yeah. Paul Nolan is already with us. Hello, my good man from Ireland with the
Hello,
best last
Paul.
name. We got everybody in here. Love it.
Yeah.
Stevie
Yeah.
G. Look at
Piling
this
them in.
already.
Yeah, and I'll be interested to hear what you guys have to say beyond what Formula just said. Because look, I get favoritism when I saw it, but
Yeah.
at that price, I was ready to try to beat this horse because I did not think that he was that much above the other horses in here. And seeing
Yeah.
the 2 to 5 price now, I like him even less.
Yeah, I know. I know. So I'll go through at least what I think of this horse because
Sure.
we're
Yeah.
12 minutes to post. It is about that time. So for me, he does have the best speed figures, right?
Yeah.
He does class drop. And this is a horse that I've been showing has been on a 3 race improvement. He's getting closer to the pace. Usually those two things go hand in hand. And I've got him as having the best last race. So yes, obviously I would say he looks like the best horse, but if I look at his race times comped to adjusted for a record, he doesn't class out that bad for me or class out that high for me. Definitely been running in some bigger races, but I think a lot of times race times can even things out a little bit, and he doesn't sit as high for me as some of these other horses. So I there just based on that, I feel like there's a chink in the armor here. And then, like I said, 7 races. What is he like? 6 times in the money. So obviously a good place bet, a good show bet, but only one time win in 7 races and getting these types of odds at Assiniboia. That's a little suspect. I think if I'm going to go to another horse here, my next horse up is going to be the 2 horse in terms of speed figures. He sits the closest to the 4, right? This is Pino Bambino, I believe is the name. Pino
Yeah.
Bambino. That
Yeah.
refreshes for me. In terms of jockey trainer sire combo, he's the class of the race in my opinion. In terms of wins, he's got 1 win in 10 races, 6 times in the money. Second best last race to the 4, and they're not that far off, to be honest with you. And then my next horse here, I'm going to go up to the 1 horse, who I think I've got marked here as a pace advantage. I'm not specifically thrilled about this horse being the pace setter here. I looked at some of the races this horse has been in. Doesn't really jump off the page at me as being a pace setter here, but it's possible. It's possible. I think in terms of adjusting for the other horses, that's probably where he ends up. So if I'm going to give them to you in order, I'll go 4, 2, 1. If I go 4 deep in a 5-horse race, I would say the 3 comes up next for me, and I think the most recent race on the 3 I've got rated as very close to the 2. But yeah, just based on pace and everything, I think the 1 sits a little bit higher than the 3 for me. So 4, 2, 1, maybe 3, and that's just in case you guys want to do something completely wild.
There you go. Okay, I tried really hard to beat this 4. I really did, and Ali's not having a great year so far. And Jared Brown's 7 for 53 is well below his numbers. And this horse even lost the 10,000 non-winners of 2. Couldn't get the job done. So by no means is he flight line, versus this group. However, when you look at the rest of the field, you know what I'm saying, and maybe like in terms of like just numbers and the way they've run, they're not stellar, in terms of the group. That I looked at the 3 Cavore. I like the fact that this the Maria Stanford has got this horse going from 75 to 12. It's actually the highest claimed horse in this race. You can get him for 12.5, and the fact that she's actually going up with this one, did run a 46, in 75 non-winners of 2, and that actually puts him, in range with the 4. I was the 4 on top, but by no convincing manner. Then the 3, and then I was the 1. Get up early. Tiffany Husbands is 5 out of 6 in the money. So far, I know this horse is 0 for 6 at the distance, but took the break off and actually ran, I think, a competitive at least second last time at 39 to 1. I don't know if the rail is going to help it or not, but and then I was the 2. But yeah, this is an interesting race for sure. So I was 4, 3, 1, 2, but this is an interesting race.
Yeah, the thing I like about the 3 that you mentioned, and I see a couple people in the comments section, the last 2 races, the horse has finished 2 lengths off the win and 3 lengths off the win. Like the horse is getting a little bit closer in the conversation, currently getting 6 to 1 on it, which is what the morning line was, which is one of the reasons I wanted to sort of add that horse in there at the end, even though he didn't grade out super high for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the 3 as well. And Sean mentioned a couple of points, and I'll bring up those points again about both the 3 and the 2, Cavori and Pino Bambino. If you look at the distance, at the 6 furlong distance, both of them have put up a 46. The best that the 4 has done at the distance is a 39 Beyer speed figure, and has 2/3 out of 2 seconds. And right, I wrote down in my notes the same thing Sean did. Yes, this one was in a stakes race last one, and 2 back was in an allowance, but was right at this level, 3 back, and was 1 to 4 favorite and couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
This horse just can't get it done. Ali's struggling to get it done on top this year, as is Jared Brown. So
Yeah.
to me, I mean, especially at 3-5, it's a definite play against for me. And
Yeah.
and I went back and forth between the 2 and 3. I did land on the 3 on top just because I like that one a little bit more. I thought that finish in 5.5 last time out, that getting back to 6 is where this horse wants to be. And Stevenson stays aboard, which I think is a positive here. So I
Yep.
I I graded that one out just above Pino Bambino, but I like them both above the 4. I'm not kidding. It's like, so figuring out how we're going to wager, we'll do that here, and we'll see what the guys and gals in the chat think, and
Yep.
figure out what we're going to do. But I like both of those. And then my 4th horse was the one, and I noted the same thing that Sean did, that, Tiffany doesn't run a lot up here, but she's 5 for 6 in the money. So if you're playing tries for sure, you want to make sure that you got her in there, because she rarely finishes outside that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, and Dan's noting that jockey trainer on the 3 are 0 for 18, but I just think that this horse is ready to move forward. I like the confidence in moving her back up to this level, which is where she was 3 back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you look 2 back at that race, that was more of Tada. That may be the best horse on the grounds, or one of the top couple.
Yep. No doubt.
And this horse finished 3rd to that one.
Yep.
So when you say you like the 2 and the 3 better than the 4, are you saying you think those 2 horses are providing more value, or do you think that those 2 horses are both going to beat the 4?
I think they both have the potential to beat the 4. The fact that both of them do in this race, that's always the question, right? And that's how that's how you handicap it. And I think you see Bobby D do that a lot, to where he puts 2 horses over 2 more, because he likes the chance of one of them to beat the horse. But it's really tough in a race like this with a 3-5 favorite, and I say 3-5 as this one is dropping down for that horse to be 3rd or worse. But I don't think it's out of the question here. If you look at this horse, I mean, loves to finish 3rd.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joseph, I would rather key the 2 or the 3, and I know that's more of a risk, but here's why I say that. Because if I key the 4, I'm wanting the favorite in the money, in the exacta. If I key one of the others with the other 2, whichever one I like better, the 2 or the 3, key that one, then I'm hoping that I do get the 2 and not the 4 in there. And then I get a chance at a bigger payout. And if the 4 is in there with the one that I keyed, you run the risk of, if you key the wrong horse, then you don't cash. But if you do, I mean, but that's the question, is what's the key horse here? So.
Yeah.
Right.
Even thinking, if you like a horse like the 3 enough, there might be a couple pools to play him in. Obviously 6-1 for win, if you like him to win, that pays out. The place pool, I was going to look that up real quick. Not bad. It's a small pool.
Yeah, that's a tough one with the 4 in there, though. Yeah.
Yeah. So you really have to. Honestly, though, the 4 is not picking up that much money in the place pool. In the show pool, if you think you can beat the 4, it's a bridge jumper situation in the show pool. There's 2,700 out of 4,900 in the win pool, but in the place pool, out of 1,500, only 500. Like the ratios are a little bit off. A third of the pool essentially for place is on the 4, whereas in show it's like 80%, and in the win pool, and now it's like it's more like 50 to 60%.
Yeah.
And even funnier to me is that in the win and place pools, the 1 splits the 2 and the 3. That with the 3 being ahead of the 1, and then the 2 being behind the 1 in the win and place pools. But if you look at the exacta pool right now, the lowest exacta is 4-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Yep.
You would think it would be 4-2.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
4-3, the way the pools are.
I'm looking at the win pool right now, and the 2 is at almost 1,000, and the 3 is at 600.
Carolina Moon likes the 3 to win using angle of run style and second in speed and distance. Okay.
All right.
Joseph, we always love your ideas, my friend. You always bring them to us. We love them.
Indeed.
All right, I think they're headed to the gate. I don't need no more stinking time.
Okay, there we go.
All right. We're going to start out. We're going to play a $5 exacta key box, 2 with the 3-4.
Okay. Like it.
All right.
Like it.
Yeah. Exacta
Like
key
it.
So
box. So 2-3 or 3-2 is going to pay out pretty nicely on this.
I like it.
And by the way, Sean, it does sound like what we're hearing is your microphone picking up the speaker as opposed to the
Oh, okay.
however we normally hear it. Just letting you
Gotcha.
know, because it's very tinny right now and very weak.
Mine is? Okay.
Yep, I think
Okay.
so. If you're the one who's playing the audio right now, I hear some
Okay.
audio. Maybe it's
No,
tinny.
that's a different audio. Yeah.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
that's gone. Yeah. That was a different audio. I was live to a pick 5 at Woodbine, and the favorite let me down.
guys, I was originally thinking I was playing just a key, but since I'm playing a key box, I'm going to reduce that wager amount to 3. So it's only a
Okay.
$12 wager.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Great.
no
I
problem.
don't want to use so much of the bankroll in the
Love it.
first race.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
unintentional.
Yeah, this is a fascinating race.
I kind of like where we're at. And you know, even looking at the exacta probables and everything, I like the payouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, should be good. Should be good.
Already 78 people in here tonight. Love it. Love it.
Yeah. Welcome aboard, everybody. Almost there for race 1 at Assiniboia tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying the view.
Go get him,
Yourself a
Danny.
nice little time. Yeah. Yeah, I think Dan H and I had similar views on the top 3. It looked like he had 1 and 2 in there as well. But hey, our bet says 3. Let's go get that 3. Although we're getting 7-1 on the 1. That's pretty interesting.
The one thing else that worries me a little bit about the 1 is that rail position.
Oh, okay. Okay. I usually don't pay attention to rail risk at all. So if you bring it up and you got a point, then I'll concede to it for sure. But do you think he's going to be a little bit more forwardly paced pace-wise?
Yeah. The 6
And if that's
furlong
the
helps the
case-
1 more than the 5 furlongs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 does not help.
I've definitely got the 1 as the speed, but looking
Yeah.
at races yesterday, speed was not holding at all.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if it holds at least on race 1, but we'll see. We shall see.
So gatekeeper, yes, we basically got 4 bets. So a key box means you're boxing it up and down the way you've got it. So we have an exacta with the 2 over the 3 and the 4, and we have an exacta with the 3 and the 4 over the 2.
Yep, that's one way to look at it for sure.
Yep.
So either way, the 2 has to be present in either first or second, and then the other horses fill in the rest for us to win. If we just did it as a key, that horse would have to be on top and couldn't be in second. This way, if it's in second, we still cash out, but we pay double because of it.
Yeah.
Just another way to look at it.
All
And Tom
right.
says the 5 may win in about 2 more years.
And the first one into the starting gate.
That means he's going to win, like going away.
Now
Yeah,
you've done it, Tom. Now you've done it.
Yeah.
Now we just put him in the winner's circle.
Next up, the lone filly, Cavour. She's in. Just 2 left to load.
I didn't realize Cavour was the lone
He
filly.
knows we
Interesting.
know. The overwhelming 1-5 favorite. And now just wait
1 to 5.
time.
1 to 5 is stupid.
And she gets weight.
Lost her mind.
They're at the post. And
Oh.
they're off. From the inside, get up early. Centaur
There goes
to
the
get
one.
the early lead.
Yeah.
And
Grab
will
that
clear
lead.
by a length and a half. Devil's
And
Time
Groundhog
to
said the 2 is safe. The other 4 are gelded.
We know. The big favorite, well-raced, trained in third. Cavour to the inside, in fourth. And Pino Bambino, the
She's got good rail position.
Yeah.
The opening quarter, a sluggish.
Whoa, someone's squeezing the rail there.
That's our 2.
That's our 2, baby.
Yeah.
Across the track. On the inside, Pino Bambino. Cavour 2 wide.
Come on,
3
Pino.
wide, get up early. He knows, we know, 4 wide. And Devil's Time is now the trailer.
Come on, Pino.
Come on, Pino Grigio. Let's go.
49 in 4.
Hold it, baby.
Pino now
Whoa.
takes over the lead.
That was a turn.
Back to second, Pino Bambino. And
Hang on, 2.
Cavour in third.
Hang on, 2.
Pino,
Oh, there we go.
Hang on. Hang on.
Okay, so they're right about the 4.
Gonna take it by
Yeah.
5. Second's gonna go to Pino Bambino.
We
Tim's
cashed.
got it. Tim's got it.
We cashed.
Devil's Time.
Yeah.
Push
I mean,
a button and celebrate that one.
It was the lowest exacto. We'll win
Yeah.
nothing. We'll lose.
Yeah, what can you do? So much for beating that horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
We
I
took-
guess
we took
maybe
our
the
shot.
odds were right.
We took our
We
shot.
took our shot. We did. And we got something back.
Yeah, we get something back. Yep.
It's better
see?
than losing it all.
Something's better than losing. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you have it.
And the 5 came in fourth.
Number 4, he knows, we know. As a race
His
winner,
connections get a
second
check.
goes to number 2, Pino Bambino.
That's for sure.
Third to number 3,
They're happy.
Cavour, and fourth to
But
number
we even
5,
we even
Cavour.
kind of nailed the order there.
Opening quarter,
4, 2,
25 and
3,
1. That's
5,
49 and
Yeah.
1.
5
Where's the
furlongs,
1?
102
5.
and 3. Time for the 6 furlongs. 115 and 3.
Hey, that 5 may win before 2 years. It may only take a year and a half.
I know,
Yeah, he
right?
just moved up the timeline. Yeah.
He did. He heard him say that. He said, "Okay, I'll show you."
Yeah. I'm gonna grab 4th place.
Exactly.
That'll
I'm
show you.
grabbing money, baby.
Well,
That's
Paul
right.
Paul makes a good point here. He said the favorite was 1 to 2. He swears they said 1 to 5 before the race. They absolutely did say 1 to 5.
They did.
yeah,
they did.
And the horse was 1 to 5 because I looked
Yeah.
right before and
Yeah.
it was 1 to 5. But late money came in and changed the odds.
Yeah. The CAWs, I think, actually helped out the 4 in that case. Not by much, but
Exactly.
late money came on, I think, the 2, because I don't think the 2 was 7 to 2 before he went off.
No.
I thought he was more like 9 to 2.
He absolutely
at
was.
What we
because
thought was post time.
I've got last flash up here, and it was 1 to 5 on the 4. It was 9 to 2 on the 2. The 3 was 8 to 1 and dropped to 5 to
Now
1.
entering the winner's team,
Yeah.
Closer,
Right.
The official winner.
It's just
The
a
The
nice.
5
It's
actually,
all
the
call.
5 actually went up.
Number 4,
Call.
he knows,
Call.
we know. He knows, we know.
Exactly.
Just a gelding, 3 years old by Kentucky.
He knows way now.
Out of the mare knows the pose by Going Commando.
There we go.
Owned by Rail
Nalatat's
Side
got it as well.
John Yannis, trained by Jared
Hey,
Brown.
Neil, how are you, buddy?
Ridden to victory by Ronald Alley.
Hey, what's up, Neil?
115 and 3. Number 4.
The
he
exact
knows
that
we
paid
know.
6.
Proudly bred
20.
right here in Manitoba.
Oh, really?
Cam Zeprick.
For
and
2.
Julian
$1
for 2.
exacta. So we got it 3. So we got 930. So we still
Okay,
got
hey.
All right. So we only lost 270.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
Hey, that's not bad. That's not
No.
bad.
No.
That's still technically a win. We're
Yeah.
cashing a ticket.
Yep. Absolutely.
Technically a win. That is correct.
Technically a win.
We didn't win money, but we won the wager. We won
Yeah,
the race.
exactly.
We cashed a ticket. All right, let's see. All right, so we're turning pages here, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to see what happens with. Yeah, I've got a horse that I like here. I'm curious to see what the public does with it. I don't think the public has a hold of it yet because those look like morning line odds to me.
They're a little bit off, but there's a little bit of money that's come in.
Okay. And I'm curious to see what you guys think of the horse that I've got.
I know which one you got.
You probably do. It's probably obvious from all the spoiler alerts that I'm dropping in there. I kind of like a horse. Here it comes. There's value. Who's it gonna be?
I really liked a horse coming into this race with the odds on the favorite in here, but from the look of the board, as usual, I'm not going to get those odds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 15 minutes. Race 2. This is the formulas race. And Tim, who did you like here in race number 2?
All righty. So we are going 7 furlongs. So we're doing 2 turns, claiming 4,000 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race. So other than. And I went to the 2 anti-Irene.
Okay.
You know, Henry Witt Jr., Jerry Gorno, connections we know. This one just changed barns, didn't change ownership, wasn't claimed, but did change trainers here. Now that Jerry Gorno is back, some of the horses are making their way back to his barn. This is one of those. If you look, we're at a 4,000 level. This one is moving up just a little bit. Shipped in. First race at Assiniboia actually wasn't that bad. Finished 3rd. But that was a really close photo, one body length between 3 horses there at the distance. This one should definitely move forward, second off the layoff, especially with the connections, and Baudry stays aboard. Okay, there are a couple other horses in here that I kind of like. And the fact that Baudry stayed with this one to me was noteworthy. The 3 is the one that I thought would take most of the money, was your morning line favorite. Does make a lot of sense. It's the one that I ended up picking second. Bino, he's been on a bit of a drought compared to Baudry lately, but he's still riding really well. And this horse, if you look, the 3 races this year, speed figures moving forward, 3 straight races, which is something that I absolutely love to see. Did put a nose in front last time, and then got beat by a length and a quarter late in the race. So should hopefully be able to stay a little longer. Now 4th off and getting a little bit more of a break than Irene. Irene's coming back on a week, and I know that a lot of horses do that up here, but that was the one negative to me on that one, while the 3 definitely has a little bit more time off. And then I went to the 4 Highlander Honey. This is one that was claimed last time out. Goes to one of the the smaller barns up here in Fred Rawson. First off the claim, he's kind of over, but remember, that's win percentage. This horse, though, is 4 for 6 in the money. Likes the distance. You do note that Baudry was on this one last 2, and with the trainer change also comes a jockey change. So I've got this one graded down a little bit further. based on all the changes here in the barn. But I think the filly, she's solid, and she should be able to compete at this level with these. So 2, 3, and 4 numerical
Okay.
there for you.
Tim doesn't even have to change up the order. 2, 3, 4. He likes it.
Yep. Yeah, I'll have a double order of that and a side of home fries. Yeah, because I am 2, 3, 4, just like Tim. I think Tim basically said everything that Gorno's barn is starting to heat up. I like the fact that even Gorno's one of those type. It's almost like I'm calling him the Dickie Dutrow of Assiniboia here, the master of bringing him back in 7 days, and Baudry sticks, which I think is huge.
Okay.
Obviously, the 3 and the 4, the 3, obviously 3 for 3 at the distance, but has not won yet, but has been right there. And then the 4, 4 out of 6 in the money in Assiniboia, and a third at the distance. I think this horse can be tough, but I think he's probably third best. So I'm 2, 3, and 4.
And Formula, before you go on with your picks and who you like, if I had a horse for 4th, I would add the 1.
Yep. There you go.
Yep. All right.
Kurt's picking the 5. Interesting.
Well, guys, all I have to say is this is going to be interesting.
Okay.
It's your race.
It is, for better or for worse. In sickness and in health. All right, we'll give it some time. See what everyone else says here. All right. All right, Malatot, you say the 5. We'll see. We'll see.
7-1, Russian Pearl.
Russian Pearl.
I just want to know, it's a 7 furlong race and nobody rode Whitehall. What is going on here?
I thought it was interesting, Sean. When I was going through the PPs, I was looking in the races as they went on, and I'm like, oh, I guess he's not here. And then later on, he just pops up all of a sudden.
He just pops up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Malathot, the one thing I was going to say about the 5, since you put it there, is exactly what you just wrote. The only positive I see on the 5 that you could get out of there, to me, is a class drop. And
Yeah.
I don't like the 5, even on the class drop. To me, why are they dropping this horse down? I've never liked this horse, Russian Pearl, in all the races that I've been following here for a couple of years. It just seems like this horse never seems to run, up to what she maybe should in a particular race. So I've always kind of faded her, and I'm going to continue to do that even on the drop. Her speed figures to me are still even lesser than some of these dropping down. Maybe a drop to hope for a claim here. And if this horse beats me, I'll tear up my ticket and move to the next race. But definite fade for me. The 3, this horse finishes, regularly with the 1, and I like the 1 better.
Yeah.
I like the 1 better too, but yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta figure this out.
By the way, has anyone noticed that Miss Pruitt has really started winning some races up here?
Yeah. All of a sudden, she's got 5 wins. All of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah. She's and she got another one last night, so they probably don't have that in there. So
so probably 6 then. Because
yes, she's getting it. She's getting it done. Starting to figure that track out.
Okay. I'll start talking through mine at the very least here.
Yeah, there you go. Sure.
Please
7
do.
minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to postpone it anymore. My number 1 horse here is the number 1 horse, Diane's Wish.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys know me. I try to make my own speed figures, right? I think it definitely makes sense to not get too locked into the biases that you know and other speed figures, or maybe even don't know. Create the biases in your own speed figures, is what I say. I've got this horse rated as number one last race out. I've got it as having the best close of the field, which at 7 furlongs at Assiniboia might be helpful. Got the horse as having the best win. I like the horse down the stretch, as you can get from the comment about gaining ground. On the dirt, last 10, last 3, all grades out top for me. And I like the race times on this horse as well. The only thing that I really don't like about the horse is the lack of speed figures at this distance. You do see that on some of the other horses out there, including Russian Pearl, who's, I believe, has won at this distance, by the way. I've got the Russian Pearl here, the number 5 horse, my number 2 horse. So a lot of contention here between the three of us on this, or really me versus you two, because you two are in complete alignment. Yeah, I've got this horse as being the potential pace setter. Not with a strong conviction, but I've got enough that I like about the rest of the horse to put that as my number 2. Got 2 wins in 10 races. Tim, you say you feel like this horse never wins, but 2 wins in 10 races is tied for second in this field, by the way. 4 times in the money.
Yeah, but sprinting 5.5 furlongs. She is over 3 at the distance with only 1/3.
I'm gonna have to take a look at my notes on this again, or maybe I was looking at the wrong horse here. But I thought that she did have a win at this distance. We're going 7 furlongs here, right?
Over 3.
Yeah,
over 3.
Yeah, she's
Over
over
3.
3. She's got 1/3.
I've got Assiniboia, July 8th, 2024, 7.5 furlongs.
That's different though, there, because it's a full half furlong mark.
Well, I'm saying in the ballpark thereof. I'm rounding down here. So anyway, going the distance had no problems. My third horse here is the number 2, Anne Irene. So I've got that one as having good numbers at the distance, 3 race improvement. I think you mentioned that, Tim, which is another thing that I'm trying to take a look at here. Oh yeah, and I've got earnings per race on the 5 as being pretty high too, which is maybe another reason why I gravitated there. So if I go in order here, I've got 1, 5, 2, which is way off of what you guys say. So if I want to use those 3 horses, I got to figure out which one of your horses to boot, to give the stanky boot to. And it might be the 3. Gosh, it would be tough to boot the 3. But it.
Look, if I was booting one of our 3 horses, I would boot the 4.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And we're both 2, 3, 4. I do have the 4 third, but like I told you, I do have the 1 in 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, Caroline Moon's got exacta 3-6 or 2-3-6. Good luck, my friend.
All right. All right. We can go ahead and punch this in. I'm going to start writing it up now. All right. Yeah, it's a try key box, because I am seeing horses of value here that I think we can exploit for our own benefit if this turns out the way I want it to. A try key box here, and I'm going to key on my 1. Currently, we're getting 7 to 1 on the 1. So essentially, what we're saying here is we need of the 4 horses, the one that is currently the longest odds. We need that one to be 1, 2, or 3 in order for us to cash this ticket. Let me show that on the stage there. We need that one to be 1, 2, or 3 in order for us to cash this ticket, and then after that, fill in the rest of the spots with the 2, the 3, and the 5. The 3 is obviously the chalk. We'll accept that one gladly, though. The 5 we're getting 4 to 1 on, 9 to 2 now. But yeah, we're essentially saying in order for this trifecta to work, we need that 1. Let's get it somewhere in there.
Yeah. Hot Cake has been scratched out of the next race.
Oh, is that a late scratch for Hot Cake? Or is
No,
that I can't remember.
I don't think so. I think I had that one.
You think you had that one? Okay.
Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
scratched.
Okay.
Okay.
At least when I handicapped this afternoon.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Ooh, I do not have hot cake as scratched. I'm gonna have to.
Okay. I like it. There you go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 5. I like it.
Thank you, Malatot. Yeah, I don't think I had hot cake as well. So if it was a 745 scratch, that would explain why it was not
There's
in
a
my
new one.
numbers.
Yep.
5 horses in the next race then. All right. All right, let's go. What do you guys think of the bet here? I know you're going to scream when the 4 ends up getting like 3rd place. I told you so, formula. Never trust the 5.
Look, we always say the same. You got to bet your bet. It's
That's
just
true.
like we tell
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah.
You know, we're each sharing opinions of horses, but everybody's got to play their own wager, and this is your
That's right.
race.
Yeah.
Indeed. Indeed.
68 degrees up there. Perfect weather.
That being said, I'd be happy with a 1, 2, and 3 exacta, or a
Yeah.
a 1, 2,
Yeah.
and 3 trifecta exacta.
That would work. I mean, if we get that 1 in 1st place, we're sitting pretty here for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Plus, this is everybody always forgets it's a pari-mutuel game. If we all had the same opinion, we'd make no money.
No, exactly.
That is for sure. Yeah.
Look at Kurt. Kurt's got 30 to win on the 5, and Stretch has got 32 to win on the 2.
Don't forget, you don't win the track's money. They take a portion of yours.
Yeah.
The losing tickets pay the winning tickets. That's the best way to look at it.
Track is always making money.
The losing tickets pay the winning tickets, with the track taking out a percentage.
Sheldon's got 2-3 with 1-4 try. Rick Johnson 3 with 2-4 with 1-5-6 and 3 with 1-5-6 and 2-4 with 3. And Israel Salazar likes the 2, I think. Two minutes, I suppose. I get everybody joining us tonight, as always.
Indeed.
We got a big week coming up. We got the Haskell coming up this week. We got yep, that's a big one.
I am gonna have to dig into the Haskell. That is one I've barely even looked at. I know that they just set the morning line on that today, right?
Yeah.
Blowing some dust.
Yeah.
And we didn't get Sovereignty. We got Journalism though. Journalism in Burnham Square was also entered in.
Yeah. Sovereignty will run July 26th in the Jim Dandy at Saratoga.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, give journalism a chance to get a 1st place finish without worrying about Sovereignty.
Yep. And then everybody hoping for an opportunity to go tackle the Whitney later on.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
They try to avoid each other in the race before that, and then meet up again in the Whitney.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be fun. Sets up some nice storylines.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see. All right, I'm going to look up the entries real quick just so we have something to talk about while we wait for this 0 minute to post.
I'm calling it the Journalism Invitational.
All right, is anyone going to beat Journalism in this race? Let me ask that question. Is Journalism defeatable in this race?
No.
Yes.
All right.
I think I'm putting Burnham Square like with him, but that's
I know if there was anyone who was high on Burnham Square on the Derby Trail, it
It
was
was both
Sean
of us.
Patrick Nolan. And both of you guys,
And
really.
Tim. Yeah.
And Tim, I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, Tim
Yeah.
was there as
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah.
But I
If anyone's going to beat
remember
him, it's going to be
you.
him. I think.
Exactly. That's the way I see it as well, Sean. I think he's going to give him a run for the money,
A run
but
for the money,
I,
yeah.
I do agree that Journalism is a better horse, but he better bring his A game, and you know
Right.
he can win the game, win the race.
Yeah.
But I also think Burnham Square's got an outside chance of doing that.
Yeah. I'm also hearing it's a shock of no shock that it's going to rain in the Haskell. So, of course, if it's muddy, we know Journalism can run in the mud. He just has Sovereignty always in front of him. And and Burnham Square, if he doesn't get sawed off by the Japanese horse, I think he's right there with everybody. So
Yeah.
if it's muddy, I don't think that's going to hurt Burnham Square one bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Good point.
Any horse Ian Wilkes in mud, I'm there.
All right. What about Bob Baffert, goal oriented? Sitting on the 8th spot, on the very outside, open shot to run his race, not getting pushed into any sort of railing. Do you think that this horse
did
can
they
win?
move the race to California?
Yeah.
No.
Then no chance.
I just don't think this is Bob's year. This is just not Bob's year.
I don't think he's got the barn this year. I really don't.
I think he's just got sub runners this year.
He's got horses that are a level below the other horses this year.
Yeah. And horse racing Twitter will still go nuts over the next horse that breaks his maiden out of Bob's barn.
Yeah.
But that being said, once they get to a real race with a real horse, it's not working out.
I've said it before when we did some of the videos last year with everything going on. I think he's the most polarizing figure in horse racing. And
for sure.
You love him or you hate him. And some people drink the Kool-Aid all day long. And some people despise him every race and call him, all kinds of names and things that get judgments against them and get them taken to court and end up owing Bob Baffert $300,000.
Right.
There are plenty of those people out there. We're not singling out any one or two people in particular.
The one horse I will say, and everyone knows I absolutely love them in the Preakness, is I still believe this. I think Gosger's a good horse, right? And
Yep.
I think he could hit the try. But man, if you have that big a lead with Journalism, like absolutely getting like sawed almost in half, you know what I'm saying? And he still catches you by you know what I'm saying?
Journalism was breaking chains to catch Gosger. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the next horse I was going to bring up, though.
Yeah.
Those are the four most fascinating horses coming up in the Haskell, the most noteworthy horses for sure.
No doubt.
And I love the Nyquist bloodlines too. But,
oh yeah.
But yeah, Journalism already.
They're at the post.
Already broke through and beat them. Oh, I'll shut up now.
And they're off.
And there goes the
Come on, one.
He's sitting stalking perfectly at 30-1.
But in between horses, Russian Pearl also up close early in second. And Irene.
Whoa, 6 going out for the lead.
2 more lengths back to
quarter horsing.
Suicidal pace.
This is quarter horsing.
Suicidal pace at Assiniboia. 25, sizzling 25 quarter.
In 25-1. Russian Pearl still second on the outside.
This guy's going to be 6th or 7th when it comes on the stretch.
Diamond Grad creeping up.
Guys, are the odds on my one correct?
Yeah.
Diane's Wish still the trailer, 6 lengths off of it.
Jeez.
49-3 and
give me a close here, Diane. That's my wish. Give me a close.
You could. The 6 is fading.
Sean and I are going to be ice cold.
They hit the head of the lane, and Irene spins out of the turn with the 2-length.
Get up there, one.
Come on, one. Come on,
Get up there, one. Oh, he's splitting. He's splitting aces.
Come on, split them up the rail.
Get out there, one. Get out there, one.
Diamond Grand is gonna take it.
Oh,
Anti-Lead
ice
in
cold.
second.
3, 2, 4. Sean and I. Way to go, Sean. High five.
So I got to say something. Sean, I'm removing you from the rules committee because you've got this thing about Tim always picking the first race. But I've
Yeah.
noticed something. I've
What's
noticed something. In the order that we currently go in,
Yeah.
we seem to
Yes.
be running counter to what we are naturally going to be winning. So I think we got to stop making Tim the first better,
We'll split it up.
Okay.
and we got to split it up and make Tim the second better, because you guys nailed that one way better than I did. I had a good feeling on the one, and I don't know what happened there.
You
It
almost.
looked
I
like
thought your one was coming up for third. There, you split
there was
them.
too much fight, I think, and faded at
Yeah,
the
that-
end.
Oh,
Something
He
happened
was
at the end there, and
he was close though,
Oh,
man.
I don't even know if the 4 got third. It was close.
He may have not.
May not.
Here's Joseph just summed it up. Y'all always pick winners when it's not your race.
It's true.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we got to switch up the race.
Sean and I did nail the try, and I may have bet it.
Let's see how much it's worth.
Not a lot. It's the 3 favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be much. Yeah.
I really wanted that 2 to hang on top. That was my top pick.
Yeah.
And that would have paid much better.
Yeah.
You
So
did
this
hear me rooting for your one though. I was rooting hard for your one.
I heard. I do appreciate that, Sean.
I
That
was
does go a
rooting
long
hard for
way.
the one. Unlike other people, as a guy, I do root
Who shall remain nameless?
for.
We don't want to name them and embarrass them.
No,
No.
heck no.
Not
way.
when they're cashing tickets when we're not
Right,
looking.
exactly. Ice cold, exactly.
Ice cold.
Sean's acting like he didn't really bet it himself, and he knows he did.
Absolutely. I think with the
So
two
this next race coming up is going to be the one that I win. Then I think that's what we're saying.
dude, I'm just whatever 3 horses you give me, I'm just betting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even doing my own handicapping. I'm just,
Yeah.
We're gonna psych everybody out.
Exactly.
Yeah, including me.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So true,
Joseph
Joseph.
Myers is catching on as well. He sees the same
He's
trend I
he's
do.
very much catching on. Exactly.
Got to change it up.
All right.
Ooh, my $2 trifecta returned $22.90.
Woo.
Not bad. Not
Not
bad.
that bad at all. I thought we were going to get like 16.
You did it ice cold, Tim?
No, I had 2-3, 2-3, and then I actually played it with 4 and 1. So
I
it cost me
I was 2-3 and 2-3 with 4.
It cost me $8 to get 22.
Okay. That's better than last race, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Paul's got a
$12
single
a
here
turn.
in the 5. Okay, good luck.
I got a single
luck,
in the
Paul.
next race, not in 3.
Okay.
I think a horse in race 4 is probably the top pick of the night.
Okay.
Let me see.
Todd hit the try. Nice job, Todd.
Hey, good job, Todd.
Absolutely.
You got a single in race 4. Oh, man, I am fascinated by that.
Yeah, and you don't have it on top. You have it second.
Got it.
Single. I'm just doing a $5 exacta box. His pick and no, exactly.
Yeah, I've got a few of these pretty close in race 4, but yeah, let's see what happens here. All right, 14 minutes. I'm going to jump into this one myself here.
Go ahead,
Since
Maroon. Yep.
since I know it's not me, obviously.
Jump.
All right, so my top horse here, and I'm going to go for another, well, I can't even call it a long shot, a morning line long shot. The 2
Yeah.
opened up at 10-1. I don't think it's going to stick at 3-1, which is what it's at right now. I'm guessing
Yeah.
that's early money. But yeah, jockey trainer sire combo. Let's see, what is that pushed mostly by? The factor and yeah, I guess it's mostly the factor. The jockey a little bit and Neville Stevenson. Yeah, I like the speed figures on this horse. 4 times in the money in 10, 1 time the winner in the last 10 races. Like the race times, the last race I've got is the second best of the group, second best to my number 2 horse, which is the 5, No Magic. That's who Paul Nolan was saying was his. Oh no, he's got a single in race 4. Never mind. Yeah, grades out very close. Some of my formulas actually have this one on top. They both sort of trade back and forth between this one and the 2 being number 1, but the one I focus on mainly for Assiniboia, I've got it 2-5. But I do have the 5 as having the best win of the group. I like it for the distance. I like the last race. As I said before, 2 wins in 10 races, 4 times in the money. Yeah, and if I'm going for a third horse, what was that? I'm going all over with the 6, who is opened up under 2-1, but is currently 5-1. That is fascinating. I definitely don't have the speed figures on this horse as being as high as the other 2 horses I mentioned. The last race I've got graded out is pretty good for this horse. 1 win in 10 races. I definitely don't see why this horse was sub 2-1. That seemed pretty crazy to me. I do like where this horse sits on the pace, though. This could end up being your pace setter because we got a lot of horses in here that like to sit way back. And this is a horse that likes to sit in about a stalking position, 1 to 2 lengths back, maybe 7.5 furlongs. Maybe this horse grabs the lead and takes off with it. Has been the pace setter in the past at this distance, says my numbers. Maybe once, maybe. But yeah, if I give 3 horses to you in order, I got 2, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Joseph is now regular. Not sure who's doing the graphic, but y'all didn't deduct race 2 from the bankroll. Now he is a regular. Now he fits right in.
Yeah, exactly.
You did your regular $9, right, formula?
Yeah.
I did my standard $9 deduction. Yeah. Without deducting it.
Yep. So formula, what were your numbers again?
2, 5, and 6.
2, 5, and 6. Okay.
If I were going to go to a third one, I would go to the 3, but we'll just stick 2, 5, 6.
Okay.
3.
Tim?
Here, 1, 3.
All right. I'm gonna give you my horse that's on top that formula didn't have in his top 4.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'm gonna take a shot in this race with the longest shot on the board.
Okay.
Love it.
I'm going to the 1.
1.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to the 1.
But okay.
And you know, this is the Chucktown Invader. The Chucktown Invader coming in. But here's the thing, Sean, did we read the conditions in here?
Right. No, we didn't. That's probably why we haven't won yet. For 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I looked really hard at this one because I wanted the non-winners to win tonight. And this is my horse. This is my horse. So broke a maiden at a maiden 10 at Laurel. Yeah. At Laurel at a mile. To me, 7.5 is closer to a mile than it is 7.
Okay.
Because 7.5 is 2 turns here. And it's not like a 7 furlong sprint at Laurel. It's more like a mile race. Okay. So that I like the break in the maiden at a mile at Laurel. So to me, that puts this horse at an advantage. And I look down and we get 1 work over the track. You know, I always say, at least give me 1. It doesn't look flashy, but the horse has been on the track. The connections don't look flashy, but these are the kinds of connections when you look. We got Paris up. You guys heard me last week. I said, if he's on a horse, I'm betting against it. And here I am picking him on top. and you know, but I say that because I looked really closely at that. But I'm telling you, in this race, if you look straight at the race and you want to go to form, the 5 looks awfully good. But you know what? I'm not in love with the 5, especially at 3-2. Because when I look at this horse, okay, you look and okay, broke maiden special weight first time out. That looks heavy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But it's sprinting. It's 5.5 furlongs. It's not the same thing. And
Yeah.
you do look, this horse has been in the distance twice and does have a second place finish. I do have this horse second. I do think it's a horse to beat. It's better connections, Devin Gittins, Siobhan Bell. So there's a lot to like with No Magic, but this horse is not a lock. And at 8-5 now, I'm going to take a play against. And I think, and the odds are pretty, pretty fair across the board. The 1 is still the longest shot on the board, and it's 5-1. So every horse is taking a little bit of money in here. And I think the Invader, if you look, this year has been like the year of the shipper.
Yeah.
How many times have we seen the shippers come in, from these tracks and just win? So I'm going to take a chance to beat the 5. I do think the 5 is a horse to beat. I have it second, and then I've got the 3 in third. And Jason Homer's actually he's having a quiet good year as a trainer. He's in the top 5 trainer standings. He trails the other guys by a bit, but he's having a really good year. And he gets Pruitt Up, who Sean just talked about. She's slowly starting to get her legs under her, and she's doing better and better riding every week in and week out. So, this is one that could definitely finish underneath as well. So I'll give you 1, 5, and 3.
Not only is this a shipper, but this is a shipper that hasn't run in 230 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well rested.
Exactly. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in terms of winnings per race, I think probably because it's a shipper coming in from Chucktown. Not that it's a lot of money, but it's significantly better than the rest of this crowd. Granted, the horse hasn't won in over 10 races, 3 times in the money in that time. But I like the race times on it.
But
I get it.
The class that this horse was racing against was much better than what these others have raced against.
For sure.
At Laurel and Delaware Park.
Although if you look at the class in terms of purse money over the last 5, it's actually a shade under the 5 horse. Is the 5 a shipper too?
Yes.
I forgot to look that up. 5 is a shipper. Okay. Yeah.
No, the 5 is not.
The 5 is not?
No.
Okay, so
the 5 has been straight Assiniboia every race.
but he's running in some Assiniboia Stakes races, which is probably why the purse money got.
Yeah, early on, like I say, he broke his maiden in a maiden special weight, then went allowance, then went stakes, and back to allowance. He ran another stakes, so he's been there, and he's gotten some checks in those races, even though they were further down.
Yeah. He ran a 9. Am I reading this right? In September last year, he ran a 9 furlong Assiniboia race. 9 furlongs, Assiniboia. Did they run the track 4 times?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, you don't see that very often.
No.
Just throwing that out there.
And the horses are on the track.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm curious to see where Sean goes with this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say, all of a sudden, my 1 horse is now, from the longest shot on the board, second favorite behind the 5.
Boom.
Yeah.
Look at that.
My 2's taking less money finally, 5-1. But there's no the money. I don't know. I'm confused by this. Like 5-1 is the long shot, or 6-1? No, 5-1's the long shot right now.
5-1's the long shot.
How did that happen?
That's what I was saying. That the money is very well spread. The 5 is 9-5 favorite, but it's spread after that. And now the 1 is 5-2. The 3 is 7-2. The 1 is taking money all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm moving the needle, formula. Moving the needle.
Yeah.
Joseph Myers, that is exactly what I said. Wouldn't that be like 3 laps?
Yeah.
At Assiniboia? Yeah, I don't know how they did that. Wild and crazy stuff. Dashing D'Artagnan. That's who Tim likes. Dashing D'Artagnan. The Musketeer.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Yes,
Very interesting.
indeed.
I thought it was interesting.
For sure, for sure.
Yep. I don't even need the button. Yep. I don't even need, yep, anytime. I'm going to let everyone go.
And now we hear from Sean.
Yes. I think this is going to be a nice, I'm just going to do a $5 exacta box 3-5.
All right.
I think this
All
is
right.
as simple as those two. I think the 5 likes the 7.5 furlongs. I don't know if he's going to win, but I think he'll be there somewhere at the end. And I love the fact that Pruitt is riding well. Homer's doing great. He runs this horse last time at 7.5 furlongs, brings her back. Pruitt, if you watch this race, saved ground, finished evenly, but I wonder if they were just getting like a race over the track. She's riding very well right now. And I think that these two could be very tough down the lane at 7.5 furlongs.
Interesting.
And now the odds have gone 5, 6, 1, 3, 2.
Yep.
Where the hell did the 6 come from all of a sudden?
The 6 opened up as the morning line favorite at sub 2-1. It was
Look,
like 9-5.
To me, the 6 is taking money
Nuts.
because it's Henry Witt Jr. owned, Jerry Gorno trained, and Prabin Badri ridden.
Yep.
I guess so.
Yeah.
What were your 3 picks, Tim? You liked 1, 5,
I was
and
1,
who?
5, 3.
You were 1, 5, 3. Okay.
Yep, Tom, I agree. The pick 5 jackpot will not go until it's a mandatory payout on the Derby night, which I did hit last year, the 5 and the 4, the pick 5 and the pick 4 that night.
Yep, he did. Yep. Absolutely
Well
did. One minute to post. We have 111 minutes.
Hey, everyone.
111
Don't forget to
people
hit
up
that
here.
like button. Don't forget to tell Assiniboia that you love the show. Let them know over X or any other way that you want to tell them. But yeah, let the public know you like the show. It helps us for sure.
Also, if you like Canadian racing this weekend, the last legs before the King's Plate, the Woodbine Oaks and the Plate Trial will be on Sunday at Woodbine this weekend, and I will be with America's Best Racing on their show on Sunday, handicapping those
nice.
races. So that will be fun.
Very cool.
That's as good as it gets, Steve. That's as good as it gets.
Gee,
There we go. The killer
That was the
crossover there.
The killer
Give me a hard
crossover. Sean is doing the killer crossover.
yes, the killer crossover.
Indeed.
6th path looks the most dying area on the track.
Drying area.
Carolina Moon, I'm with you. I am with you on this one. I think Miss Pruitt is riding good. Sheldon's got 5, 3, 2, 6. Try. Good luck, Sheldon. Bob Jackson's top picks are 1 and 5. Good luck.
Right. Bob likes the Tim picks.
One to 5. From one bull ring to another bull ring. Razor, Sniper, and the Wolf of Oakland doing guest appearances. Oh, okay. We did.
Yes, that is correct, actually. So that killer crossover was from when Wolf of Oak Lawn came on and did the very first Mortal Cappers episode with me.
Yes.
So I had that drop from when Wolf of Oak Lawn showed up, and also when Barry showed up, the
Yep.
sniper, when they both came on to do that.
Yeah.
And it was a crossover because they are the notorious OTB coming in to trust the prophets. Crossover episode, fun times.
Absolutely.
But as fun as it was, it didn't get a whole lot of views. I'm still shocked by that. But I get it. There's an algorithm out there. We must have missed the algorithm somehow. But it was fun to do. Fun to do. We'll figure out another way to do something similar to that, I think. Getting all the drops in there.
Exactly. Yeah. 0 missed the post. Things off for 1 second here, my friends. 1 second.
Once again, Sean Patrick Nolan is betting a $5 exacta box 3 and 5 in this race.
Yes, sir.
Zen State and no magic. But he's hoping for all the magic with no
That's
magic.
right. With Miss Pruitt. And she didn't even do it.
Sean, what do you think about this?
Hmm?
This comment.
Let me see here, my friends. 1 second. Let's see here. I think Sierra rides like Sofia Vives. Ooh, interesting. I'll have to watch. Sophia rides really low to the saddle, which I think is a real unique, perspective. She rides really low to the saddle. So I want to see. That'll be interesting to see how. I never really focused on how she rides, but yeah, that'd be interesting. And Sophia's doing great, and Pruitt's
high compliments for sure. I think
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Yep. And I will say this too, in all fairness to her, she's looked fearless versus these guys. It doesn't seem like the bull ring's bothering her in the slightest. Maybe at first a little bit of a, what I'm saying, but
Yeah.
But interesting.
Yeah, you guys notice that type of thing way more than I do.
Wait
In
a
terms
minute,
of noticing how jockeys ride, I'm still a novice to the game, I would say.
Yeah. But that's an interesting.
I got to ask what Todd is talking about here, because I don't remember a time we were ever really serious and not keeping it fun.
Neil thinks he rides like Sophia Varga. That's an interesting.
Dashing dart again.
There we go, dashing dart again.
I will say this real quick while we're loading up, Sean, and you can add in and say and add your opinion. But we may not have one of the best female jockeys right now, but I think we have the best female jockey colony we've ever had in the game.
Yep, I agree. Totally. 100%. We got some good young lady jockeys for sure.
I agree.
By the way, with all due respect to Kurt, you guys pronounce that D'Artagnan, right? One of the Three Musketeers?
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. The race is on. Getting pedantic.
Yes. Evidently, Kurt never read the Three Musketeers.
No. Dashing dart again.
Dashing dart again back to second. High Plains Huck on the outside third. Then it's no.
Well, he's still saying Jeff Hoffa.
Right.
But how about no magic on the front?
26. I like 26s.
In 26
Yeah.
seconds.
Let's see a 54.
He's still saying dart again.
Yeah, it's not going to get solved today.
Creeping closer in fourth, and Zen State hugging the rail at the back.
7.5 furlongs.
But
Closers
still only 5
looking.
lengths off of it. No magic.
Gotta get that 3 to close.
Through a half
52.
inch, 52 seconds. Trying
Okay.
to give him a story.
Three's
and
dropping
trying
out.
to sleep.
Oh, wow.
Lanes
The
up,
anchor.
starts moving on the outside.
Come on, Pruitt.
Again back to third.
She's just
No,
sitting
it won't back
relaxing.
down.
Yeah.
Trying to
Hopefully.
gain ground in
Here she
fourth.
comes. Come on,
Oh,
girl.
Back in
Come
the
on,
picture.
girl. Here she comes up the rail. Come on, girl. Do like you've been doing all the time. Here we go. Up that rail.
Here
Come
she
on,
comes.
girl.
She's
Oh, wow.
flying.
Secretariat.
Whoa.
Secretariat. Look at this. Come on, girl. You got him.
I'll
Look how
take
low
that
she is,
graphic.
Sean. Look how low she is.
Yeah, she is. She's
Yeah.
like Sophia. Ice cold. Exactas.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Nice work. Nice work.
Exactas. Boy, she stayed really low. You know, she loves taking that corner. You know, she's done that like 3 times.
I love that she's learned that all these jockeys go wide and get completely taken out of the race.
She stayed
That's
very
true.
patient there. You know.
That's very true, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she slowed down a little bit, or it looked like she did, but then when she hit that corner, exploded.
Thank you very much. Here I come.
Yeah.
I got the shortest distance, baby.
Number 5, no magic. As your race
But she is
winner.
pretty low there, Sean. Check her out.
No, she's very much. She reminds me of Sophia very much.
Back down and fourth. The number 6.
Yeah,
Good call,
Dan,
whoever
what is she
said
doing?
that.
She's not riding like an Assiniboia jockey. They're going to have to school her. She's supposed to go 10 wide in the turn.
Horse is supposed to get away from her.
We call it the Assiniboia sweep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Paul. Yeah. Thanks, In. Hey, In. How are you?
Hey, yeah, there we go, Paul.
Yeah, Tom. Yeah, no, I agree. She had a horse there.
Yeah, I mean, she was never going to catch the 5, and look at the
No.
late money she took. That she ended up.
Yeah.
They were both 2
Yeah.
to 1.
Yeah.
But
Well,
she was never going to catch the 5. But she was way too much for everybody else. If she'd have gotten moving sooner, she may have challenged for the win.
He may wait because in what is it like in a week or so we start with the mile races. Like that horse may be really good for a mile. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Yeah.
With the extra little furlong to catch up even more, that would be a good way to do it.
We call it the Assiniboia sweep, but Dan shortened it.
Hey, Rick, my don't be trashing my one. My one finished 5th. My one finished 5th. It was a very nice 5th.
My 2 got up there for 3rd.
Yes. Tough
But,
on
yeah, I didn't have the 3.
the one still gotta learn those bull rings like Chucktown and ASAD.
That was the best 5th place finish I've called all night, Rick. Come on.
See? Exactly. See? Exactly.
Rick, if you need to hear it, I was wrong.
Yeah. That's the way we do things in Chucktown.
I'm okay with that. It happens.
That's number 5.
Yeah, last race you were
Took a
right.
shot.
No magic is a dark bay of brown gelding, 4 years old, by Nonio.
Ice cold.
Out of the mare,
Actually the 5-3 pays more than the 3-5. The
It does,
5-3
yeah.
is paying $15.90 for 2, and we have it for 5. So
trained
Yep.
by Devin Gittens and ridden to victory by Siobhan Bell.
Siobhan Bell.
Time for the 7.5 furlongs, 1:37. Number 5, no magic.
Paul's got the 4 and the 7 race 4. Good luck, Paul. There's double.
Yeah. Go get that Paul.
Race 3 is official in the upcoming 4th race. The Orange Theory Fitness East St. Paul race. Kick it off.
Are we gonna finally win the damn fan of the night award tonight?
no, we are not.
Ugh. Bastards.
No way.
All right, so that's 15. What do we get? 15 what?
$7.95 for $1. So that is $39.75. We add that into our bankroll. We updated, and there it is on the bottom. We are currently sitting at 118.05.
And we pat Sean on the back for a very excellent play.
Well done, Sean.
Well done, Sean.
The spin
Knocking it
nation here.
out.
No hesitation.
Ooh, Todd O. 282 for 20. Not bad.
Oh,
not
well
bad.
done, Todd. Yep.
And that's a little 20 too.
Bell rang the bell. Damn bell for once.
Yeah.
But this horse, if you look, he rides this horse very well. You know, he's won on this horse multiple. You know, so
Yeah.
that's what I liked about that too. All right, race 4. Here we go. We didn't read the conditions. That's why we have to read the conditions. When we read the conditions, we do better.
Thank you, Sean.
Okay, claiming. Here we go. 7.5. Claiming purse 13,700 for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Never won 3. All right, I'm going to jump into this. I've probably got about 15 minutes left here. My top horse is. Oh, this is a good play on words here. A good play on names. Luca Grazzi. Tim missed it. Luca Grazzi.
Yeah.
So Luca Grazzi, I've got him as having the best last race. I've got him as having also the best race times. I like this horse a lot on top, to be honest with you. 1 win in 10 races, only 2 times in the money in those last 10 races, but I also have him as having top earnings per race, which is fun to look at. A little bit of a close there, coming from 2 lengths back, and I'm struggling to find who's going to be the pace setter here. Maybe the 2 horse. As I scroll down here, maybe the 2, maybe the 4. Not strong convictions on any of those, but I think if it's going to be anyone, it's going to be one of those 2. So that's my number 1 horse. Number 2, Luca Grazzi. Number 2 horse for me is Lieutenant Norm, who opened up at even odds. Yeah. I've got him as having the best speed figures for the surface, and also averaged out over the last 10 races. I've got him tops there. Second last race. And I really like the jockey trainer sire combination. This one comes out of City of Light. Steve Kelpin Jr. is the trainer there. Those are the things that anchor that one. Bullet workout last time, 48.6. Like to see that. Speed figures from Equibase pan out well for that horse as well. So going with the number 4 for my next horse. And then I'm going to slightly lean on over to Big Walk, the 6 horse, as my 3rd horse. Big Walk I've got as having the top race out of the last 10. The best value on his win is what I meant to say there. Got a little bit of a close on that horse as well. One of the better closes in the race. If we look at the last 3 races and drop his worst one and do that across the board for everybody, I've got him as my best horse there, which is a complicated thing to say. I got to figure out how to say that a little bit better. Yeah. And then, today's the day that, or this is the type of race, we're going 7 horses here. We could go over and, oh no, we got a scratch on the 1. Boo. Don't like that. I didn't see that before.
1 scratch. Yep. 20 to 1.
If I were to stretch for a 4th horse, I would go for that 2. And I think you're getting value on the 2 still. Yeah, at 8 to 1, you're still getting value on the 2. I like that this horse has been getting closer to the pace. The horse did have a gate to wire win 4 times in the money. Could end up being the pace setter here if the speed holds up. He could hold up. Even if it doesn't, he could catch on for a piece, and you would get the value there. Currently at 8 to 1, opened up at 15 to 1, but of course he did get the scratch on the 1. So odds do get redispersed. So if I go in order, 7, 4, 6, and then maybe 2.
All right. There you go. 7, 4, 6, and then maybe 2.
Yeah, two's my 4th one in there. So
look at Todd. 7, 4, 6, and all. Look at that.
Whoa.
A formula try, and then Neil says the formula 4, 6, 7 try box. Look at this.
Hey, there we go. Yeah.
People are
great minds. Great minds. Great
think alike.
minds.
Look at that. Huh?
Indeed. My brethren are out there.
All
The
right.
Neils and Todds of the world. Yes,
Look
sir.
at that. We got Dennis Trusty in the house. Hey, Dennis. He's doing an exacta 4 with the 2, 3, 6. Tom says Lieutenant Hollick will get you placed, though. And Paul's saying the 7. I'm on the 7. Now,
All right,
interesting.
let's get
the
it.
7 right now is at what, 3-2?
I got him as 2 to 1 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
9-5.
9 to 5. Yeah. I mean, it depends.
Okay.
Lieutenant Norm currently at 9 to 5. Luca Grazzi 9 to 5. So these two are trading back and forth. Big Walk 5 to 1. Lucky Appeal 7 to 1. Smack Over Lime 8 to 1. Green Amazon 9 to 1. And of course, those are constantly changing. So there you have it on those. Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, Graham Dean, congratulations on being the VIP fan of the night. Please report to the customer service desk.
Please report to El Hombre's basement to
Yes,
collect your
exactly.
prize.
Yeah.
So, Tim, in case you missed it, my picks, and you probably know this already, are 7, 4. What did I say after that? 6?
7, 4, 6. I heard you. I was listening.
7, 4, 6, and then 2 is going to be my my add-on value there at the end.
Yeah. All right, Tim.
Hombre's basement. Collect your prize. You may not leave alive, but he's got a prize in there. Some call it bait.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting indeed.
Yes. All right, Timothy. My first pick in this race is the 3 Smack Over Lime at 10 to 1. Lisa Pruitt. Yes, I see my daughter out there at 2 to 1 on the 7, but what am I doing? I run this horse at 5.5 furlongs with Sven, comes in 4th. Run him at 5 furlongs with Bell, too short. But what? Now I go 7.5 with Sven, and it wins by 5. I bring him up to 7,500 non-winners of 3, comes in 2nd. And now what do? I go to the man who has sat out the first 3 races, and he shows up straight off the bus trying to get a winner's circle. The man who loves to go around 2 turns. So I love the fact that this horse keeps moving up. So I think the 3 with Antonio here is very live at 6 to 1. My next pick is the 7. I'm going for a Pruitt double here. I mean exacta, because we got mom as the trainer of the 3, and we got daughter as the jockey of Luca Grazzi. And this horse definitely closed in stoutly last time. I don't think the 7 furlongs is going to be a problem for it at all, even though it's 0 for 4. I think at this level, it's found the right group to run against, and I think that horse will be tough on the outside. And 3rd, Lieutenant Norm, he just loves coming in 2nd and 3rd. You know, he just doesn't like winning. So I have him in 3rd. I can see him putting in 2nd. I can even see you going 3, 4, 7. You know, and that. But I'm just going to go 3, 7, and 4.
All right.
Yeah, Timothy.
Interesting. I thought it was interesting.
I had better access.
I thought it was interesting.
There we go. That works.
I don't know why everyone is so down on our friend Lieutenant Norm. Yes, I agree with what Sean said in that he has a propensity to finish behind other horses, but
Yeah.
the horses he's finished behind aren't in this race.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
we we've got a couple here that are kind of moving up a little bit, and I just think that this is a pretty soft spot.
Okay.
And I had Lieutenant Norm, much like both Stretch and Kurt. I had Lieutenant Norm on top and as my pick of the night.
All
Okay.
right.
And as much as I like Lieutenant Norm to win, I like Luca Grazie to finish second.
Okay.
All right. This is the talk of someone who's getting ready to bet stone cold.
Not quite stone cold,
All right.
but you're warm. You're warm. You're warm.
So we're going to do a trifecta, 4 with 7, 4 with 7, and something underneath.
Not quite like that, but a little bit like this.
Okay.
How about we just play a $3 trifecta 470?
Oh,
Hey,
there you
that's
go.
how
Okay.
it works.
Okay.
No one's going to stop you.
That'll cost you $12.
Yep.
All right.
$12 make you holla.
Yep.
Indeed.
Update
And
the
make sure we
band.
subtract it from the kitty because
I'm doing
there's-
that quickly before.
Joseph's watching. Joseph's watching.
there's police out there.
We
Big Brother's watching.
hey, we need a Trust the Prophets police force.
Yes,
We do.
exactly.
We need a
Yes.
task force set
We
up. here
definitely
to
do.
police us down some. Indeed. All right.
Uh-oh, it's a chunky!
My only fear here, Tim, is what are these pools going to look like on a trifecta where Norm is on top, Luca's in second, and then you fall out underneath?
Yeah, I
Let's
get
see,
it.
What are the? Yeah.
It
let's
may
see
be the second time tonight I hit a winning ticket and lose money.
That's right. Because right now the 4 over 7 on a $1 exacta bet pays $3, right? But having said that, let's get something
But
here.
we get one of the longer shots underneath that somebody else hasn't played, and that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. All right.
Because
let's do it.
I could have easily gone ice code 473, which is how I have it handicapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The 3 is definitely a price. Even the 6 is more of a price than I was expecting at this point. That is,
the one that I thought was a little bit sneaky in here that I went back and forth on is the 2.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Yep.
the 2 is one who first couple of times out through a 32, last time out went really big into a 46, really moved forward, was claimed out of that race and goes to the barn of Henry Witt Jr. and Jerry Gorno.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest barn, and picks up the riding of who? Mr. Praven Baudry, leading rider. So this is one that I thought was pretty interesting and has dropped down to 5-1, but definitely one to keep an eye on. I think Lucky Appeal is one that could be right there.
Look at James White going win place and Xbox on 2 and 3. Pays nicely if you hit it. That's for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got that feeling.
Lovely. Stone cold.
Yeah.
114 join us. Thank you as always, my friends. David Summer, how are you? Good evening. A 3-4-6 try-backs. Good luck, David. I'll take 2-turn Whitehall. There you go, James.
Already looking up the next.
Stretch has got 6-7-3. See what Kurt has. Two isn't going to show up. That being said, winner. And then Kurt's got the 6-2, 4-2, and 7. Stretch got 4, 7, and 3. That's why I took the 3 over the 7 is Whitehall and Price for my exact underneath. I like it. Yeah, no, I like it, Dennis. There's value to be had there. Kurt's pick 4 is 2-4 with 1-7 with 2-4-6 with 3-7. Stretch's pick 4 is 4-7. They all seem to like 4-7 here, except for, yep, interesting. A whole bunch of different. Everybody seems to have the 1 in the next race.
Yeah.
He seems to be the interesting one.
Everyone has the 1 the next race?
Yep.
I
Everybody's
haven't
got
exactly hitting it.
1 singled in their next race.
That is my 4th horse in the next race.
Burrow down.
Burrow down. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have him rated as highly, but we'll see what happens. I mean, he's definitely won the most money of the group.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Right. The earnings per race and at the distance definitely
And
sets him
6 out
apart.
of 8 in the distance. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason,
money.
Yeah. Exactly. 3 wins in 10 races. It's a solid race. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I think
And
it's a very solid race. I like that race.
And it should be, right? It's a stakes race. Right?
Oh yeah.
The stakes.
No, I think that's very intriguing race.
And I don't even know if I'm going to be here, so I'll just tell you. I actually have the 2 in the next race, which is 10-1 as my top horse,
Okay.
and then the 7 and the 8. And
2,
then I
7,
got
8.
the 1. I got 2,
Okay.
7, 8, 1 for the next race.
Marvelous lady.
what it's
Okay,
worth.
yeah. Okay. The Canada. Yes.
Yeah.
Sophia Storm. Used to be Kathleen O'Connell's horse way back in the day. Yeah.
You said what? 2, 7, and 1.
2, 7, 8, 1. I have the
2,
1 as my
7,
4th horse, which means that horse is going to win by 7 lengths. So
In race 5?
No,
In the next
race
race.
5. Yes. Yeah.
the next race, because I'm going to be dropping out here
All right.
soon. I think my daughter's coming out.
The 8's out.
Oh, the 8's out? So
Yeah.
the 1 moves up to 3rd for me.
There you go.
Wow, late
Rick-
scratches today.
Rick Johnson's got 4-7 with 2, 3, 5, 6. James, who won the last race, that would be an ice cold 5-3.
All right, guys. Good luck to you.
See you, buddy.
Have a good one.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, James got the okay, all with a 3 double. Okay, well, hey, your 3's 10-1, James. If your double hits here, that would be mighty nice. Mighty nice. Oh wow, interesting. So Baudry was given a 2-day vacay and $300 fine for not riding out his horse. Interesting. Thank you, Tom. I did not know that. It's post time.
I think that should happen more often
Yep.
across the game, not here at Assiniboia.
No. Yeah.
Going into the gate. Anna Kozana. And
Yes.
then Daisy's a doozy.
Yeah. What's that? Daisies. A doozy.
We miss all the good ones.
I know. Seriously.
We haven't
I
had
know.
any name that Kurt's been going crazy with like he
No,
did with all those.
Exactly. All right, here we go.
Oh, Paul's hedging. Don't hedge, Paul. Never hedge.
Don't hedge, Paul.
Never hedge.
Okay, here we go.
And now just waiting on Luca Grassi.
Look at Grazi.
The field is set. They're at the post.
And they're off.
Oh, 3 was a bit fishy there.
Yeah, Daisy's a last placer.
And they're off. Breaking a little slow was Green Amazon. From the middle, Lieutenant Norm. Showing some early speed with Lucky Appeal. Also right there early on the inside, 3 wide, Luca Grassi. Wants a piece of the early action. Settle back on the rail. That's going to be Smack over Lime. And Green Amazon.
Wow, 3 just went to 25 to 1.
Trailer. But it's Lucky Appeal. Cutting the opening quarter in 25 and 2.
4's getting the squeeze job.
The pressure on,
Yeah.
3 wide. In between horses, Lieutenant Norm.
Dawkins needs to be strong. Right up between them. Don't be afraid.
Green Amazon and Big Walk.
You're on the best horse. You got to win. Let's go. Ride it out.
But only 2 lengths off of it. The half mile.
They went 25-50, Sean. We should be good. Here
Not
they go.
fast. These 2 should be able to, yep.
4-7. Hang on, 4-7. Anybody else get the longest shot on the board?
Yeah. Come on, 5. Come on, 5. Come on, 4. Keep going, 4. Come on, 4. Keep going. You can beat the 7 down the lane.
And
Come
we want
on,
that 5
4.
in, we want that 5 in third. 4-7-5.
Yeah, come on, 5. Come on, 5. Oh no.
Luca Grassi finds another gear.
Are you kidding me?
Win by a length.
7, 4, 6. Oh.
The battle for third.
Oh.
Amazon and Big Walk.
4, 7, 4, 7 all. Oh. I thought we were gonna get right up there, man.
I thought it was home free.
This is the Pruitt. Was it 746? I think we're gonna have a lot of winners in the lounge. Paul won. Great job, Paul.
I almost went 4-7, but I just thought it was too much chalk. But
Yeah.
with
He just
those,
loves coming in second.
I know. I agree. It's just like I just thought that this might be the spot, but
Yeah.
Stewards opposed to number 7, Luca Grassi.
She's really taken to this course now. She's like, hey, boys, you know,
Yep.
I'm learning this track. Huh?
I said she's showing them the way to go.
Yeah.
3/4, 150.
Neil, good job, bud.
127 and 4.
Nice job, Paul.
We got some, let's see, I think we got some good winners in here. Let's see here. Okay.
Big Walk, finish in third.
So what was this? 4, 7 with
6,
2, 3, 5, 6. Yep. Rick Johnson, winner. Great job, Rick. Let me go.
Well, I think he had hopefully he had that in that 4 and 7 with.
Yeah. That's what he had, I think.
Well, because it's 7-4, so hopefully he has that in our try.
Yeah. Carolina's got the 2-3-7 in the first leg, so that's good. Alive. Good job, Carolina.
Good job, everyone. I mean, that was a solid 7-4 exacta, but it was just hard to bet the exacta as low as it was paying.
No, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Trying to hit something with a try.
See what else we got. Let's see here. Sheldon had 3-4 with 7-6. Oh, close one, Sheldon. Unless she had a box, but I don't think so. Hey, did I hear about Hawthorne getting Monday? I don't know about that one. Let me see. Bobby had 4-6 with 4-6. No. Todd had 7 with 4-6 with all. Good job, Todd.
Hey, I don't know if you heard me earlier, Carolina, but I was talking up Jason Homer a little bit, and I was saying that he's having a really good year this year, and
Yeah.
he's in the top 5 in the trainer standings. He's 5th of the top 5. He's behind the top 4 by quite a bit, honestly, but still. He's for his barn. He's actually having a really good year, and I was pointing that out earlier in the broadcast.
Yeah, and Neil, look at Neil, ice cold try box. Good job, Neil.
Way to go, Neil.
Fantastic, sir.
And ridden to
There
victory
you go.
by Sierra Pruitt. Time for the 7.5 furlongs. 134-2.
Good job, everybody.
Man, I thought we were home free, Sean.
I thought so too. I honestly thought that was. And what did it pay?
Race 4 is official in the
364.
upcoming 5th race.
26.40 for 2.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's actually, by the way, I know it sounds like 940 is not a bad exacta for those two. You know, that was havable.
You know, actually, Sean, the play here. Look at the $1 exacta 470. If you just do a $10 box, I mean 47. You know, 20
Yeah,
to 47.
that's
That's not
insane.
bad at all.
Yeah, great job, Neil.
But good job, Neil. Good job to everyone that cashed.
Ice cold.
Well, get ready for an unforgettable
Trifecta.
summer celebration.
Get ready for a summer celebration, everybody. All right. We're going on to race 5. This is the big one.
Moving on.
Moving on up to the side. Okay. 5th race, my friend, is the 7.5 furlong. The Canada purse 50,000. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Yes. Is this like the preview to the Derby?
I think it's definitely one of the races leading into.
Yeah. And Burrow down the 4-5 prohibitive favorite. The one everybody singled in their pick 4s and 5s on the top there. Let us know who you like here. Tim, is he beatable or is he too tough?
He's completely beatable, Sean.
Okay. Yeah.
And the connections, look, you and I talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, the horse runs a race. I get it. But the connections in this particular case just don't scream out at me. I mean, Mike Taphorn is not having a great meet.
Yeah.
He's 4 for 45, 9%.
And Ali, yeah.
And he's putting Ronald Ali up. Ronald Ali is like the king of the underneath.
Yeah.
To me, he's a guy you want in your trifecta, but you don't want him on top.
Yeah.
He's got 7 wins, 11 seconds, and 7 thirds in 61 starts. I mean, he's 11%.
Yeah.
So I love Sophia Storm.
Yeah.
Look, the last race, favored and wins. Race before that, favored and wins. Race before that, favored and wins. Race before that, favorite second. Race before that, favored and wins. And those last 2 were at Tampa.
Yeah.
Since this horse came in here, she's unbeaten.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you look at the speed figures, I mean, the speed figures are better than Burrow Down.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And they're better than Burrow Down here at the track. And she's won 2 straight stakes races here at the track. And if you look the last race, who beat Burrow Down? Yeah, that would be Sophia Storm.
Yeah.
So I know she's got the outside post this time, but I don't think that bothers her because she wants to lead and she's going to go out and she's going to try to take it. And if anything is playing against her in this spot, it's that speed has not been playing great on the track.
Yeah.
But in this case, Sean, she's lone speed.
Yeah.
There's nobody else that wants to go with her.
Yeah.
So I am 7-1 in like a strong exacta. I
Okay.
think it's those two, but I do have a horse I like a lot for third that may even finish second. And I
Okay.
debated between the 1 and the 2 as to whether or not I wanted the which one I wanted second. But I ended up thinking that Burrow Down is probably a little bit better than Marvelous Lady.
Yeah.
But look, can you beat Kepler
Yeah.
as a trainer in this meet?
Yeah. Right. Right.
I mean,
yeah.
he's running away with the trainer's title.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
He's almost doubled up every other trainer in the number of wins.
Yeah.
He's like crushing the competition. And he's getting Baudry back up on this horse. Baudry jumps up the first time first time in this barn, and finishes a nice third, closing up. Then last time out, they stretch out from 5.5 to 7.5, which is today's distance, and they won going away 4 lengths in hand ride, nice and easy. Now, speed figures are going to need to come up a little bit.
Yeah.
But they are.
Yeah.
They're getting better. If you look at the last 3 races, and since she came in from Tampa, she's done nothing wrong.
Yep.
So she's another one, just like when you go and look at Sophia Storm, she's another one that's coming in from Tampa. And Marvelous Lady, I think she's competitive in here. But I almost think, Sean, and the odds kind of say that the 1 is even money. The 7 is second favorite at 9-5, but I like her best on top. The 2 is 3-1, and everybody else is up around 20-1.
Yeah.
It's those 3 horses and everybody else. And if you look at Curtain Stretch, they're going 172, 172.
Yeah.
They're both playing against the 7. I like the 7 more than the 1, but to me, it's those 3 horses and everybody else.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Now, this is going to be an interesting race. Okay. So Sophia Storm is 3 for 3 here at Assiniboia. And they all singled the 1, which is interesting. But I think, let's see here. Let's see. Performance is ice cold. Should have been my race. Okay, let's see. All right. You know what I am going to do? We're at 106.
And the Oscar goes to...
Yep. All right, Tim. Hit the button. I don't even need... An ice cold exacta box. $5 exacta box. 1, 2. I'm hoping that Sophie does not get the 7.5 furlongs. That she backs up a little bit going back, and that the 1 and the 2 just come and get her at the end. And 111 strong tonight. Thank you as always, guys, for joining us. For Assiniboia. Tim, I see that they've started the Ellis meet already.
Yes. I actually, now that I'm back, I'm trying to look at the calendar. I'm going to probably take a weekend and go to Ellis and hang out for the weekend, hopefully run into Carson.
Oh, good. There you go.
I
Okay.
sent her a message the other day for her birthday. I was in Texas, but I was hoping to catch up with her and her husband and buy her a drink for her birthday, but hopefully soon.
Yes, absolutely. Rick Alford is on the 2 across. Good luck, my friend. Rick Alford's got a tri-key box 1-2 with 1-2-6-7. Good luck, my man. I trust the prophecy. Tim is God. I like it. There you go.
Not at all.
There you have it. Thank you to everyone playing along here. Of course, is coming onto the track.
If you were wondering about the formula picks in this race, the formula has on his sheet 2, 7, 1. So interesting that he's got Burrow down third.
Yep. Lots of time left, Sean. Maybe rethink your picks. Not at all, Todd.
You know, as hot as Keplin's barn has been, he picked up, like 3 more wins yesterday. It's like, you almost wonder if you take the 7-2 shot on top of the other 2 here.
I know, seriously,
because his barn has been on fire.
And Todd, if you were watching Woodbine Mohawk tonight, my picks were on the screen. I lost the early pick 5 in the last leg, and I'm alive in the last leg of the last pick 5 to the 1 and the 5. Todd, if you're watching Woodbine Mohawk. There's Big Stretch.
Big Stretch.
There's the hot lady right now, Sierra Pruitt.
Miss Sierra.
Sophia Storm looking good on the track.
Keplin Jr. The man is on fire. Can't lose.
Notice he's also got the 2.
Yes. Todd is saying that the 3 is going to show.
Like it, Todd.
I think he means it's going to show up somewhere in the finish order.
Yeah, somewhere.
Somewhere after the top 3.
Yeah, first through 7. First through 6, exactly. Three minutes till post. And still, look at the money. A lot of money alive still to the 7 here.
Lots. I know our bet in here, but I really like the 7 here.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. And don't you worry, folks. If it's the 1 and the 2 and the 7 battling down the stretch, you know who he'll be rooting for.
Sean, I'm going to root for the 1 and the 2.
Right. There you go. As long as they finish behind the 7.
As far as you know.
Right. And by the way, tomorrow, everyone, great thing tomorrow at Saratoga. By the way, race 3 tomorrow at Saratoga is in memorial for our buddy Chuck Simon, who a year ago passed away from cancer up at Saratoga. They will be naming the 3rd race tomorrow in Saratoga in his honor. So our thoughts and prayers. I know Barry Spears, our buddy, is going up to be there and be present for it. So That'll be a wonderful day up at Saratoga for sure.
For sure.
To honor a great man.
Yeah, I definitely wish I could be up there.
One minute to post. 3 worth a stab, keyed in third. Could be. Let me see it then. JJ's American Diva, Sherry Long, Shad Knights. 1 for a second, 4 starts. 7 out of 10 in the Assiniboia, would definitely need to improve, but you never know. Has had success at 7 furlongs there before, my friend. So would not be a shocker, to get third. Has had success doing that. Gatekeeper's got a 1-2-7 try box. $114. So just 1 second here. And Tim, any big races this weekend at Ellis?
Sean, honestly, I haven't even looked at the card.
You've been on vacation.
Just getting back off of vacation, and I haven't looked at a lot other than the big cards, coming up this weekend. Personally, I'm going to concentrate on Monmouth this weekend. I hate Saratoga. I despise betting Saratoga. I just don't do well up there, so I don't bet it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, no, I hear you.
I would rather bet Monmouth this weekend. I'll bet some Ellis for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't play Saratoga.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
It's funny because from a personality standpoint, there are a lot of people up at NYRA that I really respect and I really like, but their racing, I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate NYRA racing.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Let's just put it right out there.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Absolutely. Let's go back to Assiniboia.
I'm sorry, Rick. That was me.
There we go.
I was doing the whistling.
The whistleblower extraordinaire.
Yeah, Dan, honestly, I'm going to throw this up real quick, Sean, and just talk about this because I really don't think that you should try to play every track. And the tracks that you're good at, I don't think you should try to play every race. If we weren't doing Assiniboia Downs here at night, I would not bet every race. We have a format that we do to where we come up with we have a bankroll and a wager for every race. And I don't mind doing that and having like a lot of times what we play is like a nominal wager. And I'll do that sometimes just to have some skin in the game. But when I go to the tracks that I play here in Kentucky with Keeneland and Churchill, I may go to the window and play like $2 on a race just to have a little bit of skin in the game, so to speak.
Yeah.
And the next race, I'm playing $50. And it's just like, because I've got a strong opinion. And you really have to learn to play your strong opinions and sit out when you don't have one.
I agree. Yep.
It's okay not to bet. It's okay. Just, as Rick just said, pick your battles, man.
Pick your battles. Amen. Yep. No, amen. Yep.
Pick where you've got a strong opinion. And if you don't like a race, don't bet it. Or bet $2. Bet $2, bet a $20 super, or bet something stupid, just crazy, bet whatever you want. But it's like just to have a little bit of rooting interest, bet $2 to show on a horse.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it just like to enjoy it. You have to consider this game entertainment.
I agree.
And that's the way I look at it. If you're out to try to make money, you're in trouble.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, Todd, that's a completely different discussion. But yeah, there are some things about NYRA I wish they would change. But there are a lot of people up there that I respect and like and appreciate their opinions. But you know, people talk about Saratoga and the track that it is and the experience, and I don't doubt that for a minute. But I will tell you, nobody has better racing than Kentucky right now. Nobody.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not talking about the race that they put on twice during the summer and they attract the biggest horses, which they will for the Haskell and the Whitney and those kinds of races. But or even the Jim Dandy, it's like they're going to have great horses up there, but race in and race out.
Keeneland, yeah.
I think Kentucky's got the best circuit going.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that includes a winner at Turfway. That includes a winner at Turfway.
Yeah,
and the purses in Kentucky are crazy right now.
Yeah.
Keeneland, Churchill, Ellis, Turfway, and don't forget Kentucky Downs.
Yeah.
Which are like the biggest purses in the country.
Yeah, absolutely.
But off the soapbox, and good luck to everyone in this race.
Yes.
She's going to get a little extra help from the gate.
Just a reminder for everyone at home, our friend Sean here is playing a $5 exacta box 1-2. We've got the 1 at even money and the 2, at 3-1.
Worked like a charm.
We are hoping that the 7 at 9-5 finishes out of the money.
JJ's American Diva.
Good luck to everyone. 2 left to load.
Big stretch. Just 2 left to load. Dynamic Strike.
Todd, Todd, I'm going to put you in timeout from the channel to where you can't even comment for 5 minutes. Florida's the capital of horse racing.
They're at the post. And they're off.
And they're off.
48th running of the
Stop the race.
1-2. 1-2. Here we go.
Stop the race.
And they hit the line, and it's 2-1. Oh, wait, we got another lap.
4-5 and 8-5. Wait a minute. Wow.
Sophia's Storm back in 4th, 3 lengths off it. Dynamic Strike hugging the rail in 5th, and the early trailer will be Big Stretch in a normal position.
Sophie wants it.
8 lengths off the lead. The opening quarter, 25
Interesting, though. She's a 6 furlong horse. She needed the lead, I thought,
Sophia's Storm.
I mean, I definitely thought she was low in speed.
Yeah.
But
she really rushed
on the other hand,
rushed up to get up to them.
Maybe they decided to try to rate her it longer.
Yeah, 49.
I like her position.
Yeah. Come on, 2.
It's those 3.
Yeah.
It's just like we said. Those 3 horses are much better.
Going. Come on, 1.
Here they come.
Come on, 2. Keep this 2 going now.
1 and 2.
Come on. Come on, 1 and 2. Come on, 1 and 2. Come on, you 2. Come on, 2 on the inside. Come on. Come on, girl. Oh, got cut off. Come on, get her to the line.
1-2. 1-2. 1-2. Come on, 1-2. Sean, I'm rooting for you. 1-2.
Yeah.
Because I bet it. 1-2.
Ice cold.
1,
Do
2.
we get an inquiry possibly, or do you think the 2 just went the wrong way?
No, I just think that the 2 tried to go in and there was no room and had to go out.
Interesting. Okay. Ice cold.
But it's just like we said. It was those 3 horses. And
yeah. As soon as I saw the 7, like not in the lead, I said he's going to really use her to get up to the front.
For sure.
Yeah.
But the 1-2, I think was
okay. Well, I can hope.
9 for 2.
Yeah. Okay. That's not $9 for 2. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
We'll take it.
We'll take that. Yeah. And in a race where you only think that there was only really 3 horses, you know what I'm saying?
The Stewart's supposed to number 1, Burrow Down as your race winner. Second goes to number 2, Marvelous.
Thank you, Neil.
Way to go,
Number
Sean.
7, Sophia Storm, and 4th to number 5, Big Stretch.
Big Stretch.
And despite what Sean thinks, I bet what we bet.
6 furlongs, 114 and 3, 7 furlongs, 127.
Gatekeeper got the try. First
Nice
bet.
job.
Furlongs, 130.
Yeah, it was pretty much those 3 and everybody else.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, the 4th place horse is the longest shot on the board. Big Stretch.
Yeah. Yeah. Thought they might look at. I don't think she did anything. I think she tried to go up a hole that wasn't there.
Unless there's an objection, there's no inquiry.
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think they can object on that.
No. They can though if they want to. I won't object them. What does 2-1 pay?
2-1 was paying $16.20.
Okay, yeah.
1-2 was paying $9.
Okay.
I mean, we definitely wanted the 2-1 in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll take it.
Gentlemen, please hold all tickets.
Hold on, tickets.
Hold all tickets.
Here in race number 5.
Objection.
Sarah Pruitt, aboard number 6, Dynamic.
Oh,
Strike.
6 and the 7.
Yeah,
darn it.
Doesn't affect anything we're looking at.
You were getting my hopes up there.
We don't care. We don't care.
Darn it. I was so excited. I'm like, wait a minute.
It's like, oh, let's get the 2 on top.
Wouldn't that be awesome? We find that the 7 did nothing for the 6, but we did find that the 1 hit the 2. No, Joseph. No, that wouldn't help us at all. No, we're fine. We're still in the right zone. We're still in the auto zone.
Now entering the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the Canada Stakes. That's number 1, Burrow Down.
Burrow Down.
Burrow Down.
Years old by Connect. Out of the mare True Endeavor by Aftermarket.
Poor Kaplan finished his 2nd and 3rd in the $50,000 race. The man just can't do anything.
Time for the 7.5 furlongs. 134 and 1.
Yeah, me too, Paul. I was like, he said, your attention, please. I'm like, oh, come on.
Darren Dunn. Make a trophy presentation.
Let's see, what are we looking for here? What, the 7 did something to the 6?
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a rider's objection, and it was out of the starting gate. Sierra Pruitt.
Yeah, they're not going to do shit out of the starting gate. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Gates number 7, Sophia Storm, and jockey Sven Balro. The rider's objection, 6 on 7.
I'm still waiting to see what they're objecting.
Phantom.
No way. Absolutely no way.
Phantom.
You show me where the objection's coming from.
Yeah, I didn't see the 7 do
There's
anything
nothing.
with the 6.
There's nothing.
This could be a frivolous.
Nah, I don't think so.
No, it's frivolous. That should take 1 minute.
Yep. Speaking of 1 minute, be right back, Sean.
Okay, yeah. That should take 1 minute to look at and see that he did absolutely nothing. Yeah, there was nothing. And this angle is certainly not going to help you at all. But the head-on shows nothing. Wonder if you could get a frivolous claim foul here. They can fine you for that. You got to make sure you got a legitimate gripe. Yeah, me too, Tom. I don't see anything wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, after reviewing the films, the stewards have disallowed the claim of
Disallowed, absolutely.
2.
Everybody go home. Yeah.
Will become official.
Will become official.
And congratulations goes out to jockey Ronald Alley, who scores the double. 2 wins for jockey Ronald Alley.
Yep, I agree,
Race
Neil.
5 is official in the upcoming 6th race. Classic high 5 wagering. Number 8, Pretty Little Girl. Make the jockey Roger Hugh.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Classic high 5.
Are you thinking, Paul, Bayern, when Bayern just crossed it around like half the people
here in race number 6.
and then almost wiped out everybody? I wonder if Paul's thinking of Bayern and when he crossed like around 5 people, almost like knocking them all out, but he kept them up. Yeah, Bayern. Yeah, that was ridiculous. That was one of the worst. That horse should have been DQ'd and placed last for bumping 5 horses. Which one? Which one? Bayern. for which one, Neil? Which horse? Yep, exactly, Joseph. Well done, bud. You're learning quick, my friend. I love it. Absolutely. Great job, my friend. You, Joseph, are a quick learner. Exactly. So there you go. There you go, Neil. So we have 15 minutes to race 6. Yeah, you had Bayern that day? Exactly, yeah. I was not happy with him. Yeah. And Bayern did nothing wrong. Groundhog, did you have him? If you had him, he did nothing wrong. All right, here we go. 6th race. Yeah, see, he did nothing wrong then. He did nothing wrong. And that's the way we're staying with it. Exactly. By the way, can I just tell you, folks, I was up at Saratoga for the what was it, the 4th of July weekend, right? I'm not even lying to you, right? Sovereignty looks incredible still. He hasn't lost any weight. That horse is just looking like a machine. I don't know, and I know it's early, Tim. I don't know if there's even an older horse that, you know what I'm saying, if Sovereignty keeps going the way he's going, you know. It's a big if. It's a big if, but I'm just saying, you know, that horse just seems to be getting better and better. But it's a big if. Don't have to worry about DQs anymore.
All right, Sean, bankroll is updated. We're at 118.55.
All right.
Starting bankroll of 100.
There we go. Love it. Here we go.
And look, I really hope Sovereignty wins his next race, whatever he chooses to be in, and goes into the Classic.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to make it really interesting, because I think we've got an exceptional 3-year-old crop this year.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Groundhog, I know Brian Short is saying journalism will never, and I agree. I am with him. He will never beat Sovereignty at a mile and a quarter.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nope. No, Paul. Sovereignty. Well, okay. Let me say this, Paul. If anyone would run him for another year, it'd be Godolphin. But I'm telling you right now, if he, and I think Tim would agree with me, if he wins the Travers, I mean, if he wins the Jim, it doesn't have to. And by the way, let me put this out there: he does not have to win the Jim Dandy, just like he didn't have to win the. You know, I'm saying that's a prep. They want to win the Travers. They don't want. You know what I'm saying? So if he wins the Jim Dandy, wins the Travers, right? Maybe wins like the Parks Derby, and then wins the Breeders' Cup Classic. They're not running him again because the insurance rate, Paul, is so high on him. You can't run him again. You know, wouldn't you agree, Tim?
Yeah, he goes to stud.
Yeah, I mean, there's no, if he wins all that, he just too much. The insurance on him is just going to be like $80 million. There's no, exactly. So, all right. But exactly. Bring on, Shorty and I say, and as Groundhog knows, by the way, Groundhog can verify this. When Shorty is there with Junior, he wins like 60% of the time. It's amazing. He has the magic touch. All right. 6 furlongs, maiden claiming, purse 10,000, 3-year-olds and up. This is an interesting group here.
Yeah, like a really interesting group, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah. This is one of those where like, kind of, Okay. Yeah, this would be interesting. Now, okay, Tim, please, someone tell me here. It's interesting. The 4 is 40 to 1 the morning line, 10 to 1. That was not my pick, though. Exactly. But this is an interesting race for sure. And exactly. Let me see here. So now we have 6 furlongs here, and I think this is interesting. So twice for Brent Harmech, the Whitehall has been on the 2, Hibernation. Now, he lost to 2 Left to Load and Mini Glazed Donuts, who have both run very good, solid races, and War as Hell and Claiming Force. So he did not lose to bad horses, and he's dropping down, I think, to the right level, for sure. But yeah, so but 6 to 5 is not always Antonio's best distance. But this is at a Kentucky Bear. But I do think this horse is just solid versus this group. So he was my top pick. But I do put him in hesitantly. But I definitely do think this horse is definitely the horse to beat. My second pick here was the 1, just speculating, Wendy Anderson and Pruitt, who is riding very, very well right now. I like the fact that this horse lost to He Knows We Know and Moonman Rules and Spike It Rich, which is interesting, and only lost in the stretch duel and just barely lost to Little Eddie in their race. So I think that could be an interesting horse here for second at 13 to 1. And my third pick in here, who was my third pick here? I just had it. It was 2, 1, and 3. Yeah, it was 2, 1, and 3. No, 2, 1, 5, 3. I'm sorry. Little Eddie was my third pick, dropping down into this group with Sven Ballroop. And the 3, Turn It Loose, was my fourth pick. So I was 2, 1, 5, and 3.
2, 1, 5, and 3.
Yeah.
Okay. We're close. I do agree that the 2 to me in this race is kind of head and shoulders above everybody else. I mean, we're at a maiden 10,000 claimer level, and this horse has back-to-back maiden special weight 20,000. And while they don't look great, they're much better than what we've seen in here from most of these. Everybody in here has races under their belt except for the horse to the far outside, and based on the connections and everything there and the works, I don't see a whole lot to like there.
Yeah.
But I do think that the 2 is pretty solid. When you look at the current odds after the 2, the second choice on the board is the 5 at 2 to 1. That is the horse that I had second.
Yeah.
Spam Ballroop. This is a horse who, if you look at the speed figures of the races, even though they don't seem like they match up, let's take a quick look. 2 maiden special weights and a stakes race.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So let's just throw out the stakes race. Let's just throw that out. Horse went in as a maiden. Now we're back at a level to where most of these haven't been anywhere near that level, nor have they performed. And this horse is actually cash checks in those races. So Ballroop gets back aboard. He rode this horse in the stakes race, and I think that they can definitely move forward. I'm surprised that neither Kurt nor Stretch have the 5.
I think, you know why, and if I'm making a guess why they don't have them on there, right? Because you know I had them on there too, right? Is that Ryan Division cannot catch a cold right now, like in terms of, you know what I'm saying? I think the trainer, the Barnes is really struggling for him to be 1 for 29.
Well, I mean, he's definitely cold on top, but I mean,
yeah, but he is underneath.
not,
no, I'm just saying on top.
Yeah,
you know.
But overall in the money, I mean,
oh yeah, no, he's still doing good in the money. Yeah. That's why I have him third.
When you look at the connections and the money, I don't like him on top for sure. I think the 2 is
no, he belongs in the money, absolutely.
But I definitely think he belongs in the money at 5 to 2, and I'm just surprised that neither one of them even picked him in.
Exactly.
Anywhere in there.
No.
Then you know, Sean, it gets really muddy, and I went back and forth between 2 horses. Your 1 and the number 3.
Yeah.
And I landed on the number 3. I have the 1.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
I have the 1/4, but this is a horse who, if you look, basically, this horse started out, first race was a stakes race.
Yeah.
Okay. And then goes to maiden special weight. Last race out, dropped to maiden claiming, and it doesn't look like a lot, but it was better than most of these. So
sure,
I definitely don't think the horse is a win candidate, but I ended up in here 253, and when I look at the formulas picks, the formula actually was 253 as well. 2-5 being the strong part, and 3 and 1. He's actually 2-5-3-1 on his chart, and the way that I handicap the race is 2-5-3-1. And the one thing that I know is that when the formula and I align, typically we're pretty close.
Yep, sure.
We're pretty close. So we'll take a look as the horses are on the track here and figure out how we're going to approach it. But that's where I was. I was 2-5-3-1.
Okay.
But I do think that this race, especially, I really think it's a 2 and then everybody else, even though I do have my order.
Yeah.
But I think the 2 is pretty solid up top.
Me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Especially at 6. I wouldn't like him at 5. I like him at 6.
And you know, Whitehall, he hadn't waited around all night for nothing.
No, exactly. Yeah. No. And even in that 7 furlong race, he just wasn't even, you know. So he didn't just show up all night just to, you know.
Right.
Caroline Moon's got 2-5-1-7. Bobby D's got 2-5 with 3-1-7. Three, 1, and 8 are running at 114, and the favorites at 124. Interesting. Yeah, because the bugs. Yeah. Oh no, even none without the bugs. Interesting. That's an interesting point, Todd, for sure. I'll be right back, my friend.
Yep. So what's everybody think? I think Sean and I are both pretty similar. 2-5 on top, and then I've got 3-1, and then he's got 1-3, but we're all pretty close. Carolina Moon is 2-5-1-7. I can definitely see that 2-5-1. And like I said, after those top 2, I think it gets really, really murky underneath. Groundhog. Oh, excuse me. Groundhog is 2 with 4, 6, 7 in our double. Neil is going 2, 6, 7 try box. Neil is going a 3-6 exacta and a 6-3 exacta for $100. Good luck with that one, Neil. And I really mean that, because if you hit it, it's going to pay. with the top two choices totally out of the picture, that would definitely pay. This just seems like one of those races that we haven't had a shot all night long. And last night, if you look at every race, was pretty chalky. It has, okay, that's for race 7, excuse me. So far, it's like it's been really chalky. I'm just waiting for that price. Where does the price come in? How do we play it? Yeah, Dan, the trainer on the 2 definitely is, you look, has only had 6 starts, 1 first, 1 third. So definitely not one of the major players, but Whitehall has ridden this horse both times out. They were at a maiden special weight class, definitely better than most of these when you look at the horses in those races. I know if you look at the race 2 back, Mini Glazed Donut came out of that race, who has been running pretty well lately, a horse that we were both on. And then you've got 4 horses out of that race 2 back that are in this race. So definitely a drop. Horses are headed to the gate. We got to figure out what we're doing here.
Okay, we're back. I know she's not watching, but I want to wish my sister Megan a very happy 50th birthday tomorrow. In's going to try on 1 with 3, 4, 6, and 8 with 1, 8. Gatekeeper's got a straight $1 exact to 2 all 7 bet. Topped out for Schlitz and Giggles.
All right, Sean.
Yep.
Let's put this in here. All right. I'm going to do something that sounds a little bit crazy here, but we haven't had a horse that has come in that has kind of paid a little bit all night long, and I think this might be the race because
okay, I like it. There you go.
I love the 2 on top, and it looks like an all 2-5, Sean. But this is the kind of race that I think somebody splits them.
Okay.
I think somebody splits our top 2 picks. So we're going to play a 2 all 5 for $2 trifecta. It'll cost you a total of $12.
Yeah.
And we're going to hope that we get a long price in second.
Yeah.
Between the top 2 favorites.
I like it. Okay. Like it. Dan H., I can just tell you right now, Dickie Cumberbatch on the 8, he could definitely, this horse could win. He could get in second. If you bet Nonia's first timers, right, he's like 2% first time winners, like out of like 400 and something horses. He's like 1%, 2%. So Nonia's horses are known to not win first time.
Yep.
Because they don't have enough speed. They have to go longer. But it takes them 4 or 5 races to kind of figure out what they're doing. But hey, absolutely, you could definitely have a horse there. All you need is one. I'm just letting you know. Nonius are notorious for like winning 4th, 5th out, not first.
Yeah, they kind of race their way into form.
Yeah,
but they're not super precocious right off the bench.
No, yeah. But when they do, All right.
Little Eddie walks right in.
All right.
I just got a feeling, Sean, that somebody splits these 2 horses.
Yep, I like it.
Rugged Rooster.
Let's get the longest shot on the board.
That'd be great.
4. Let's get her 2, 4, 5.
I mean, right.
Now just waiting on.
We'll take a 275.
The field is set.
They're at the post, and they're off.
Pretty little girl now walks away.
The Nonios babies have.
Yep, not one to load.
Struggling.
She's now in.
Now she's in.
Ruh-roh.
She didn't go far either.
Here we go.
And they're off.
Broke straight to the outside. The one got a horrible start, Sierra.
Showing good early speed. Hard hustled on the outside. Gray Havens. On the rail, that's Hibernation. Now going up, Rugged Rooster. Showing
Rugged Rooster
today, takes over the early lead. Hibernation back to
first,
second.
no second.
Turn it loose back to third. Fourth on the outside.
Run away, Antonio. Run away.
And it's Little Eddie back to Pleasant Time. Just
Everybody stay in front of the 5. Just for give it.
You need Spin to get moving for third.
That's not fast. Yep.
Rooster and Hibernation battling it out. Turn it loose, settled back in.
Come on, 5. Get up for third.
Back in.
Here he comes on the inside.
Yep. Come on, 2. Now put this 6 away and then come on, 5. Get up for third. Come on, 5.
Oh,
Whoa! Now there's that could be an inquiry.
That's an inquiry.
That could be just get.
A 16th of a mile to go, and Rugged Rooster is gonna take it.
Oh no! See, no.
Hibernation.
Now that could be an injury.
Well, the 2 ended up dropping back to third, which was screw us, because even if the 6 got taken down, now it's going to be a 5-2.
I know, but you know, though, the 2 was if he did get squeezed, I'm just saying that was the result why he came in third.
It should have been 265, just like we said.
It should have been. Yeah. Let's see if they look at this.
I think I'm surprised they haven't posted inquiry. There's got to be an objection, but I'm surprised the stewards didn't post the inquiry.
Yeah, because that should have been ice cold, you know.
But the 2 should have stayed for second, then we would have been okay.
Well, I think he really got knocked off stride. You know what I mean? So that was, you know.
He completely did. I think he changed leads.
Yeah, I mean, that was, you know. Well, Tom, it would be interesting to see. Yeah, no, there's a photo. Okay.
The stewards have posted number 6, Rugged Rooster, as your race winner. Second goes to number 5, Little Eddie. Third to number 2, Hibernation. Fourth to number 3, Turn It Loose. A photograph has been called to determine the 5th place finisher. They went the opening quarter.
You gotta kid me. It's like if there's no objection or inquiry, I call bullshit.
1:15-3. Results of the photo show number 7, Gray Havens, finished in 5th.
Let's see if there's inquiry.
I just had a feeling there, though, Sean, that something.
Yeah.
Get a long shot somewhere with our 2 and our 5.
Tom.
I'm warming it up, Tom.
He's already in the bullpen. Exactly.
Getting the shoulder loose.
The Trust the Prophets emblem is covering it? Official.
Wow.
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 Unless, again, we just have a jockey trying to go up a hole that's not there, and,
Now entering the winner's
Rick said he got one place show.
Rick, good job, buddy.
Number 6, our VIP fan of the night race. That's number 6, Rugged Rooster.
Good
Once
job.
again, we're not the fan of the night, and we get screwed on the results.
There you go, 6, yeah. There you go. Okay.
Owned by Dr. Betty Hughes, trained by Devin Gittins, and ridden to victory
Good job, Rick.
by Siobhan
Great
Dell.
job.
Congrats to you for sure. 8-1, not bad at all. Win place show.
Rooster was proudly bred right here in Manitoba by Dr.
Sean, we're still sitting at 106.55,
Yep.
so we're
That's
$6 up going
Yep.
into the last race.
Yep.
Don't let that hold you back. You got
No,
lots
you
of
got
control.
this. You got this. 7 furlongs. All right.
Also, congratulations.
Hold on, buddy. We'll be back. All right. Race 7. 6 furlongs. Optional allowance claiming. Purse 18.5. For 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races other than. And we have a full field of 9. And let us know out there.
Here's the replay on the last race.
Yeah, I want to see this. Let's see what happens here. I want to see what happens here. Oh, this made that big. Bring us back down.
Let's watch the race before
Yeah, I
we
want
talk
to see
about
this.
that.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it a case of just simply just going where you can't go? Let's see.
No, he cut him off.
Yeah,
He
yeah, I
cut
don't-
right over to the rail.
right over. How do you know? How is that not a? How is that not a foul? Wow.
Look,
Yeah.
the fact that they don't overturn it, all right,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
But the fact that there's no objection,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
inquiry,
Yeah.
chafes my ass.
Big bucks, no whammies. Stop. 5,000 in the spin. My favorite game. Wow. Yeah, that too was clearly cut off. As the Iron Sheik used to say, Russia number 1, Iran number 1, USA 2.
Look, here's the head on. I'm trying to
Sheik.
look. I want to see the head on in the stretch.
Yeah, me too.
They're not going to show it because it shows some bullshit that they don't want to talk about.
I'm probably not going to show it that way so you can't see it.
Here we come. Look at this right here. Okay. Oh, get the fuck out of here. I'm
Cut
sorry.
right across.
That's just bullshit.
Wow. Because clearly the two's momentum just got totally stopped too. You know? Crazy.
That's just some.
Don't swear! Oh my God!
All right. There we go. All right. Okay.
All right. Sean's going to bring us back in the night on the get out race. We're going to finish strong.
Yeah, and number 1.
I agree, Rick.
T.
I agree. That was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty egregious.
Yeah. I think Chris should have been posted. I agree.
Look.
All right. But we're gonna win the money.
Here's the thing, Sean, real quick, before you do this.
Okay.
If there's an inquiry,
Yeah.
or there's an objection, and they look at it and they say, okay, fine.
At least you looked at it.
But when there's neither one of those things,
that's
when the stretch actually showed something that the rest of us are going, hey, you got to look at this.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what pisses me off.
Neil says there was no contact, therefore no injury.
There doesn't have to be contact. If he cuts a horse's chances off and impedes his chances at a better placement, that's an inquiry.
Okay. All right, my friend. Who did you like in this last race? Bobby D says win on the number 9.
All right. I'm trying to get my breath back, Sean. All right. So I look up on the board right now, Sean, and I'm like, all right. I like a horse for a change.
Okay.
That has a morning line that I think is a little bit suspect, and that when I start talking about him isn't like one of the top 2 favorites.
Okay.
And in this case, we're going to go to the number 6 exacting.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. DeMario Bino is riding really well. All right. We all know that.
Yep.
He's having a great meet. He hasn't had a good night tonight so far.
Right.
Steve Kepplin Jr. is your leading trainer.
Yep.
Who is like leaps and bounds above all the other trainers. He's like running away with the training title.
Right.
And this horse in the last race, 2 out of the last 3 has a really nice second, but has been 5.5 furlongs, 7.5 furlongs, then 6 furlongs, but now comes right back at 6 furlongs. That second place finish in the last Lansdowne, who is in this race, was really close and was a good race. But this horse had probably not the best trip, was a little bit wider, had to go further. And I think probably gets a better trip here. And that's probably all he needs to win. And the connections are definitely the best. This horse is 8 out of 11 at Assiniboia. He's 4 out of 8 in the distance. I just think that this is a winner. And I love the fact that this horse is 8-1.
Yep.
I get that Lansdowne is your current 4 to 5 favorite. But Jared Brown and Ronald Ollie, not connections this year that really have burned it up on the track. And I said that a couple of races ago, and Ronald Ollie won, right?
And they won 2 races tonight. Yeah.
Because of that fact, it's like, okay, he's got a couple. Does he win a third or does he not? I'm going to say he doesn't.
Okay.
So I've got that horse second. Yeah. Then I'm going to go towards the outside, and that's the 7 up striker. This is another Steve Kepplin. So he's got 2 in here. He's got the 6 and the 7. And the guy's barn is so hot. But here's the thing about this one, Sean, is that we're doing optional claiming here.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was this horse in last time out? Oh, that was a stakes race. Time before that was in the Pee Wee. Okay, stakes race, which in fact he finished second to a really good horse in Sawasdee. So this is a horse who really is right there like every time. This horse is just always in contention.
Yeah.
And I think is going to be again. I like him. I like the other Kepplin entry a little bit more in this particular case, but I definitely think that he's an underneath possibility.
Yeah.
So for me, 6, 3, and 7. And if I added one more, I do like the 8 at a price.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah, Joseph, Ollie is definitely 1-2 tonight. That's what we were just saying.
Yep. Yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. Let's see. Wow, Vern Gagne slamming people. Jeez.
What's that?
Vern Gagne, the wrestler, apparently suffered a body slam to 97-year-old patient.
Wow.
Greg Gagne was he the ref? Let me see. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Kaplan. And this is 6 furlongs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Extremely interesting.
And let's see. Purse 18. Heroes up. There you go. Good luck, Groundhog. Okay. All right. Let's see. There's an interesting race here. 3, 4, 6, 4, 6. This is 6. The 3 is 4 to 5. But I think Whitehall is pissed and wins at Friesen. 6 furlongs is not his favorite. 6 and 5.5 are not his favorite. You know, I don't usually look at him unless he's got a, you know. That's right. Let's see.
Yeah, Todd, I definitely looked at the A quite a bit as an underneath play because it's one that I kept going back to.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, June 60. What numbers does he have? So let's see. Okay. All right. So what are we at right now? We're at what? 106.55.
106.55, lots of money. And,
Okay.
and don't try to keep it above 100. Let's just you play what you need to play.
Okay. Okay.
Sean, somebody's asking here in the chat, so just Joseph, but Thursday we back at Evangeline
Yes.
because Woodbine is still not
Right. Yeah. Woodbine's still
their first
after
post
the,
is at 3:00.
Yeah.
3:10.
after the King's Plate, it goes back to their normal time. All right. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to post. All right. I'm going to keep it nice and simple here. But I think we're going to win.
And we've been actually doing pretty well at Evangeline, Joseph.
Yep, we have been. Yep. Not last week. I had all the right horses in the wrong order, but that's okay. That was last week.
The formula said he's got 8-3-4-2.
8-3-4-2. Okay. Oh, interesting. 24 to 1. Yeah.
He's got the 8 on top. I have the 8 underneath.
Okay.
He doesn't have my top pick at all in his top 4.
Okay. It's 3 something. let's see what 3-7 pays. What does 3-7 pay? Let's see.
We have 2 minutes, Sean, which means we have about 4.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We got plenty of time. Sean needs to, he's doing some deep calculus over
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing some numbers here, trying to see
Crunching
what
numbers.
is. Yeah, what is
He's-
the price on what?
He's running them through some serious calculus formulas.
Yes, exactly. There we go. Okay.
Meanwhile, Groundhog is playing a $1 exacta box 8 with 2, 4, 6, 7, 9.
Okay.
A lot of love for this 8 on the outside.
Yeah, no, a lot of it. I know.
25 to 1. I have the 8 fourth.
I'm trying to figure it out. Okay.
I can't get to the 8th any
No. Which is interesting.
any higher than that, Sean.
Yeah, no, this is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, Zach, I'm trying to do some.
And you know, I saw the formula sheet which had the 8 on top, and I really looked at the 8 hard, and I just can't get to the 8 above 4.
No. All right. Here we go.
The 3 at 6 to 5 to me though is suspect. I've
Yeah.
got the 6. I've got the 3 underneath. 6 to 5, I don't like at all on that 3, but Lansdowne definitely include.
All right.
Ronald Dolly, does he get 3 tonight, Sean?
That's an interesting question. 3, okay, 6, okay.
Carolina Moon is going exact to 7-6 with 1-2-8.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Sean said he's ready.
Yeah. I'm going to do a $2 exacta key 7 with the 3, 4, 6, 8.
Key box, right? Up
Yeah,
and down.
yeah. And I'm going to throw in, so what is that, $18?
So
16?
16.
16. So you know what we'll do? Let me see.
Bring it on, Sean.
Yeah,
Bring it.
you're throwing the 9 for 20.
So here we go. Sean is playing a $2 exacta key box.
7 with the 3, 4, 6,
He's
8.
playing 7 with the 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we got to have a 7 in first or second with the 3, 4, 6, 8, 9.
I think he is.
So we got to have Sven Balrup bring it
Right.
home.
Now,
And,
Tim.
and Sean, this horse loves to finish second, so I love it.
Yep. Tim, do I dare play the last? Huh?
What's that?
Do I play the music for the last race? Or?
No. We're not splitting anything this week.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That blew my mind. Talk about stupid shit.
No, can't hit the music, Joseph. No. Legal reasons we can't hit the music anymore. Exactly.
We don't want to be copyrighted. We were copyrighted last week.
We have to miss the exactly. Let me just take this off for 1 second here. I'll bring it right back.
Play your own music at home. Play along.
Yeah, play along. Pretend you're doing something. Exactly. And we will be with you momentarily.
They tried to slam us last week, playing stupid shit.
Yeah. Playing reindeer games. There it is. Okay, I think the music's done now.
Should be. Hit it.
Yeah. There we go.
Lansdowne, the current 4-5 favorite, is in. Here comes Northville Road.
We got 2 left to load.
Exacting goes right in.
Exacting.
Next up, Upstriker.
Upstriker.
That's 2 left to load.
McEwen. And freeze them.
Freeze them to the outside.
They're all in the gate.
They're all set. They're at the post.
And they're off.
And they're off.
Stop the race.
Upstriker away well. Though it's sparkling silver.
It's a 2 furlong race.
Northville Road now goes to accompany sparkling silver on the front end. Settled right in behind Upstriker. In between horses, Lansdowne. On the rail, Peso. 5 wide, Exacting. 6 wide, Freeze 'em. And the trailers are going to be falsely accused. And McEwen, 6 lengths front to back. 24-1.
Look at the 7.
Quarter.
Boom.
And it's Northville Road. And Upstriker to the outside. Lansdowne with a pile of horse on the rail, waiting for an open.
Upstriker.
Accused to the outside. Rallying McEwen, Exacting, and Freeze 'em. They hit the head of the lane.
Come on, Upstriker.
He's turning his head. It's not like that, but
come on, Upstriker.
Sailing.
No, he's turning his head.
Good.
Not looking he wins good. 3 races, I'm not winning. If Ron Ali wins 3 races in a night, I'm not winning. You know?
Neither.
Not winning, not trying it. If he's winning 3 races, that's it. I'm done. That may be the only 3 wins he has. Yeah. Did the 8 get? Was 8 there and there?
No, 3-1-4.
Oh, okay.
But it's crazy because I mean the 1 was a price.
Yeah. Wow.
3, 1, 4, 7, 9, 6, something 5, 8. I think he was dead last.
Was he? Oh no. 3, 1, 4, 7.
The Stewart's supposed to number 3, Lansdowne.
Yeah, you could tell the way the 7 was turning his head around the turn.
He didn't
want anything to do with that. I don't get to go out for the lead, then fall back 6, and then try to come back again, and then think you're ever gonna have any horse left. You know, Ace is at the concession stand. He's already at happy hour upstairs, getting the $5 appetizer.
He's getting a
$5 appetizers up there. And the half price drinks. Exactly. He's already got that.
But the good news is he was named Fan of the Night.
Yes, he was. Exactly. The gray exacta.
Rick finished up with the trifecta.
Nice, Rick. Way to go, bud. That's huge with the 1. Great job. Well done, sir. Oh, absolutely, Joseph. Yep. Yeah. No, I wasn't using Ron Ali 3 times. If he can, I used him once and he won, but I'm not using 3 times in one night.
Actually, I was the opposite. I was tempted to use him, even though I
Yeah.
don't like Ronald
Yeah,
Ali.
yeah, no, yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
who follows knows
He
because
was
it's
much
like,
the best.
but
Much the
here's
best.
the thing, Sean. Every night somebody wins 3 races.
Isn't it amazing? Yes. Yep. Yep.
I mean, it's like you can write it down. Every
Oh
night at
yeah.
Assiniboia,
Somebody else wins 3 races. Yeah. Unless it's Antonio's the only one who's allowed to win 4.
Good night, Carolina Moon.
Thank you, Carolina Moon, as always, my friend.
The official winner, or unofficial winner here in
Great job, Todd. You had a fun night. Exactly. Todd, did you play my late pick 5 there? Woodbine came in.
Under the mare, My Lucky Liz.
Yes, E Downs on Thursday, James. We look forward to seeing you, my friend.
Rick, from one Rick to another.
Yes.
Good night. Good job.
Good job, everybody. Great job. And as always, thank you to everybody for joining us. We will see you on Thursday. Tim, glad you had an awesome vacation. We will get it.
I'm coming back Thursday with a vengeance. We've been doing really well at Evangeline. I actually had a couple of picks last week at outside the broadcast that did really well. So let's come ready to play on Thursday. So make sure you're here. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Good weekend of racing coming up. We'll talk about that on Thursday in the Cocktail Lounge. Sean, my friend, always a pleasure.
See you guys.